Am I wasting time? 'Cause I'm already gone. So long, can you stay the night? 'Cause you're the thing I want. I know you're feeling different when you're stressed out, but even with no makeup you still stand out. 'Cause no one makes me feel the way you do now, like you do now. The way that you move your body, you make it look like a hobby. Every time that you touch me, it's electricity. Things we discovered underneath last night's covers. Everything came so easy. It's electricity. Late at night, I feel you on my skin, you're all that's on my mind. It's finally sinking in. You're it. I know you're feeling different when you're stressed out, but even with no makeup you still stand out. 'Cause no one makes me feel the way you do now, like you do now. The way that you move your body, you make it look like a hobby. Every time that you touch me, it's electricity. Things we discovered underneath last night's covers. Everything came so easy. It's electricity. You move your body, you make it look like a hobby. Every time that you touch me, it's electricity. Things we discovered underneath last night's covers.
fucking
my
stupid. They sent
God.
it to the wrong fucking restaurant. They sent my fucking freezer door to the wrong restaurant. And I had to have them rock up and be like, hey, I think I've got a parcel for you. And I go down and I'm like, oh yeah, this is definitely for us. And then I'm just walking through a fucking shopping centre carrying the like lid for a chest
That's
freezer.
so good.
And then I get onto our maintenance portal and I'm like, oh hey, the lid for the chest freezer's arrived. When are you gonna come fix it? No response.
That's unbelievable.
About 4 or 5 days later, hey, when are you gonna come fix our chest freezer? The part you ordered for us has arrived, and no response. And then I get a call yesterday from our refrigerator.
Hello.
Well,
Hello.
yeah, for some reason, when I got moved, it just destroys my connection.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I was just loving Amos's rant about the fucking.
But so I get this call from our refrigeration contractor yesterday being like, oh, hey, we're due to come to like a job or two tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, yeah, let me just double check which ones you're coming to see, which ones you're coming to sort. So I'm having this call and they're like, oh, what time are you there from? And I'm like, oh, I'll be there from about 9 o'clock. I can come earlier if you need. And I'm like, no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I left work I was supposed to leave work at 6. I didn't leave until 7:15, but that's a separate story. I'm there from fucking 9:15 this morning because I had shit to do. So I'm there from 9:15 this morning until 7:15 this evening, and my refrigeration contractor that called me yesterday to book in and make sure I'd be there and had to come fix 3 fridges did not fucking show up. I'm so pissed off about this. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm really pissed off because I'm due in at 8 o'clock, not 8 o'clock tomorrow, 9 o'clock tomorrow, but I still have some stuff I need to get done, which is part of how I left work late. But like, I'm now going in at 8 o'clock, purely out of spite. I'm thinking about going in earlier, but I don't think there'll be anybody in their office that I can call and hassle on the phone about the fact that they were supposed to come and fix my fucking fridges and didn't. I'm going in early to work tomorrow just to spite a contractor that said that they were going to come and fix my shit and didn't.
I respect it. Anyway.
The thing is, I'm salaried, so I'm not even going to get paid for going in early. I'm doing this out of hatred in my heart. Oh, Jesper's talking to me about Jesper signing a 3-year deal, which I'm not going to talk about this now. This can be my fucking rant for between the 2 games, because I think he's a useless player, but that's mostly based on every single Football Manager save I've had.
Okay. Anyway, who's excited for our GOONTI national game?
Oh, I am. I'm super excited.
Absolutely.
We might get to watch Live Laugh Luton lose a sponsor.
It's true.
That is true.
Let's go to the panel. I'd like to welcome Tofeh back for the Live Laugh Luton cast versus Bommy's Bad Boys.
Thank you for having me again.
Along with Weatherman Amosff, backed by popular demand.
Weatherman Chef Amosff with broken fridges.
And over on stats, we've got a special guest, the manager of Bommy's Bad Boys, Jesper. Welcome to the panel.
Hello.
We've added you to the stats panel image. I don't know if you've got the stream open.
I do. I'm very much appreciated. There it is. Lovely.
Very good.
I think we've done pretty well with
That's
production.
awesome. Yeah, I love it.
Do you sacrifice one of Bommy's Bad Boys every time they lose? Is that what
only
happens?
if they are spirits.
It's why they've not lost yet.
I see.
And if I do, Live Laugh Luton has to reveal their hands. So it's we get the information.
A draft penalty appears.
It's not even like a big advantage. You're just like revealing one of their strats, and yet you've killed one of your players. Where Eri?
Sunday Eri.
Eri late.
Eri late.
Hey Eri.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Where Eri?
As the players start to join the Discord room, Eri was a little bit busy the other day, so maybe well, it's fine. He's out the whole event.
No, it's fine.
We can wait for him.
We love and respect Eri and appreciate all the work he does for us. You know, putting up with us idiots, trying to play some semi-professional Dota.
I would not describe this as semi-professional.
Would we all? I was going to say amateur, but that feels like an offence to amateurs everywhere. So I don't really know what is this like Sunday League Dota. Is that like the equivalent that we're thinking?
Have you seen some of the
Yeah,
tournaments under
I'd say Summer
amateur
League.
in Dota 2?
Yeah, some of them are like.
There's a tournament
Summer
called Dudes Tournament 2, which has no recent
Why
games.
are we not playing in that one, Redalus? What the fuck?
It's just called Dudes Tournament.
They're Elsa in-houses. Whoa, bro.
I'm going to switch over to the Weatherman panel so that the stream can see this. These are some of the amateurs.
These seem like actual. Oh shit! There's prize pools as well.
This Sazka E-League.
10k.
Oh, not the bruh.
No. League of Lads. Lidl. What?
League of Lidl.
Mode Animal. Teamwork makes the dream work. Oh my god, Red. Oh, can I... Is there any way to share
Oh, there's
this
the
with you?
Intermohalla tournament. The Valkyries did.
This one just literally called
nice.
Butches. It's a lad called Butch, and it's his tournament.
God, can you... Oh, I'm on North
Sort
America,
by
that's
pri-
why.
You can't sort by
Captain's
prize.
Mode Cheese and Wine League April.
Fucking tell me more.
Red, I'm gonna send this to you because I think you'll appreciate the team name. Actually, I'm gonna put it in the GOONTI International channel so everybody gets to see this.
Okay, nice.
Look at this fucking league that we've got here.
Lads Little.
This
Look at
team
the
got Moist Lads.
teams, though.
Oh my god, Moist Lads. Is it legal for my ass to bet this
And
fat?
the teams will average in the low 6k.
That's a fucking NA tournament if I've ever seen one.
This is
Holy
such
shit.
an NA tournament. very
It's fine.
fair.
So they're what, like EU 4k, high 4k.
Yeah, we could say that. Maybe more like 3k.
Oh, there it is.
You know.
The weekend
Yeah,
of
yeah,
lads.
high 3k.
New tournament website. It's an invite to their Discord. No, I don't want to join your Discord.
No, not like this.
Captain's
And that's how you get pulled
Brandy
in.
Bowl.
The Woo League Season 2 with a $50 prize pool.
Oh god, how...
Dota 2 Tournament / In-House League for Marginalised Individuals Season 2. We had a good time
Oh.
Season 1, even though we forgot to ticket games. I will note that no games have been played on that ticket.
That cheese and wine one,
Oh,
they
yeah.
have A, B, and C divisions.
Ah.
They are a pro-rel amateur Dota league, I guess.
Doghouse,
Called In-House
Is a
League.
C league.
Doghouse In-House.
Oh god, I'm getting down to
Is that what all the redacted lads play in?
Maybe. There's a team called Cuckoldino.
There's a team called Boobies Bad Boys.
Boobies Bad Boys.
BommyB, is there something you're not telling us?
Boobies Bad Boys versus literally no damage.
Doom's armor has been increased by 1.
There's also sexy boys there.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck.
There's a team. There's a game here between Team Craptis and I had a huge boner when I killed Vivek.
If you just like click the scroll button, the scroll bar halfway down, it just stops showing you banner images. Or okay, if you hit view, it fixes it.
Yeah.
But it just
Yeah, I need
breaks
some time to
it.
catch up.
Admiral Bulldog's Mega Sub tournament from fucking like 2019.
Hungarian
is in
Dota
here.
2 League. Oh my days, this has such a huge info panel.
What's all
This
the
team
way at
got
the bottom?
into team name.
There were placement rounds and teams that qualified? What the fuck? Is Dota 2 that big in Hungary?
Eastern Europe, I reckon. Yeah.
The Eastern Europe is huge,
Seth W to confirm.
I want to learn more about that guy who had an erection when he killed Vivek. Where did that tournament go?
Oh, there's an elite Balkan league.
Dog Cup.
The Dog Cup, yes.
Oh, yes.
Amar the Cute.
Amar the Cutie versus 3 vegetable course. And Amar the Cutie versus Justin.
the YOLO tournament.
Team Liquid played in this tournament.
Oh, I've gone so deep that it's like 20. Team. Hang on. Oh, Booby's Bad Boys are back. Booby's
They're
Bad Boys
back?
played in Dog Cup.
Oh, nice. And then they must have played in Doghouse In-House. I see.
Oh, mate, this makes so much sense. Oh,
Oh.
do you think Team Liquid were in the Doghouse In-House?
I reckon so. Maybe they
have
rebrand Goons of the North. The team. Hang on, let's download this.
Match
replay.
details. Match
Goons
details.
to the
please.
north.
I don't recognise any of these names. Also, someone's playing Brewmasters. This is definitely not a Goon game.
You can check their MMRs, right, if you mouse over them.
This guy's
See their
Archon.
profile. Oh.
He's got a level 1 battle
Ban.
pass.
And
Ban him. Too good for eye analysis.
oh shit! I hit watch instead of match details. Oops. Oh, do you want to know who is on Booby's Bad Boys?
Go on.
Everybody's favourite Icelandic teenager.
Lightning.
Yeah, for real.
Is it actually
Is it
lightning?
actually lightning?
Actually,
Right, hang
in
on.
Gordo.
Wait,
Hang
no.
on, let me
the fuck
stream to
on.
Discord. Let me stream to Discord.
No. Some
Which
We're gonna have to wait for me
was
to
this
get
in-house
into the
Doghouse,
replay
did
so I
you
can
say?
get out of the replay. This is in Doghouse In-House.
Bommy's
I know-
Bad Boys match details. Oh my god, there he is!
It actually is.
We found him, lads.
I know Lightning plays in shitloads of like in-house stuff, right? So
I hit the wrong button.
oh my god.
I accidentally left.
Well, Eri isn't here, and
A random guy suggesting Bommy's Bad Boys are playing on all accounts. Nope, this is Lightning. Lightning would not play with those boys.
yeah, Lightning.
Not in an actual tournament.
Dude, I've run into Lightning stacks a bunch in the past couple of days.
Yeah.
Genuinely, it's very
Does he
awful.
Even play with the Does he even go here?
No, he doesn't play with us. He plays with other
Not any
people.
fucking more.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's always offline queuing. You know,
Oh,
avoiding the lab.
he has always been a secret tryhard.
He was a very open tryhard. He wasn't really a secret tryhard. I
Dude,
think.
they gave fucking Nico babies, they played SF.
They
This
have
game's
actual.
fucking
They
over.
run actual predictions on these. Wait, when is this game from?
What, this one I'm watching
What?
right now?
Yeah.
This is Alliance
It's live
versus
right
Team
now.
Bolt.
Oh. This is an actual game.
This is an actual
But
pro
the
game.
lightning one is from the end of July.
There's Gork playing CK.
Oh, Gork picks CK. Oh, they've won. He's gonna buy an ag. He's gonna buy an ags. He's gonna win the game. That's what I'm
I
saying.
recognise Weehaw. And Gork, that's it. Those are the only people whose names I recognise.
Probably for the
Radiant's
best.
courier has been killed.
Because like the rest of them are like, these are all streamers.
God.
These are all like, apart from
Is it?
They're all they're Team Bold and they're all streamers.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
Have they
like
not
because they've been
courted Ted
molding.
yet?
So they're
Yeah,
good
they-
players.
They also refused to
Why have they not
practice
courted
as a
Ashwin yet?
squad. What do you mean?
I mean, Ashwin streams Dota occasionally.
It's true. That's true. I don't think Zip Zapper actually streams though. I think he's just
Zip Zap is a real player.
yeah. He's an actual player of Dota.
That's his Smurf. That's some streamer's Smurf account.
Who was Zip Zapper on before? He was on like some Div 2 team.
Yeah, he was. I don't think he. I can't remember. I think he was on the Div 2 team that got dropped out. Because who was their offlaner? Oh my god, who was it?
I keep confusing him and Stormstormer is the problem. Stormstormer
Well,
is
Zip Zapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
This feels like whenever anybody talks about like first tier French football to me.
Oh, here we go.
I'd appreciate if there was a footballer named Stormstormer.
I mean, that would be fucking incredible. To be fair,
Is that invite to the lobby?
very late.
No, I've received 7 days of Dota Plus membership. Great. Fuck off, fam.
Oh yeah, you got your free one, dude. Don't worry.
Great. I've received a week's free of a product that doesn't work half the time. Great.
Hang on, at Nutkin, we need an alternative tournament admin.
Why would Ari do this?
Why would
If Eri's
Why
not
would
here,
Eri do this?
if Eri's not here, something probably happened. So
If Eri's not here within the first 15 minutes of the lobby, you can legally leave.
it might be.
I mean,
it could come down to it.
Nutkin's just playing Rust, so we could probably get him to do it, to be honest.
Well, no, he is also kind of admin of that as well.
Wow.
Pillar
Yeah.
of the community, Nutkin.
Just gonna be watching this Alliance ball game for a while.
Red, did you see the thing I mentioned earlier about assisted camera?
Assisted memory. Where did you
Camera.
put it?
It was. I mentioned about it in GOONTI National. It was in the Joe Hickson video that went up today.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't looked at that.
I mean, it looks like you've got something similar going on. It's basically a console command to make your camera smooth as fuck. So, like, if you click the mini-map, it'll just, like, smoothly go across the map,
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
rather than, like, that jump.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. It's part of like Pimp Muckle's like kit that I didn't ever bother actually putting stuff in. I really need to update it. Like, I went to like the guide that Pimp Muckle made, that was made in like 2016 that I first used, and it said, "This is horribly out of date. Please use this new one," and that's the one that I linked. Yeah, I do need to get that.
Man, I love this Marana mask. You know the one? The little
FedEx is calling out his
Shiba
manager
mask?
as a
Oh, the
new
one
Bombs.
from this one.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's pretty
Well,
good.
seeing as FedEx is calling out his manager, one of the rumours I heard from my contacts in the
Where am I being called out by the manager?
No, FedEx is calling out his manager.
I am his
You-
manager.
You fool. One of my contacts in the game informed me that FedEx is about to get fucking booted from Live Laugh Luton.
Oh no. That's a disaster. Why?
But it's fine.
What a
because
shame
the
that
sponsors
would be.
insist that you don't put FedEx on the win condition.
Ah.
And if you boot him, he can never be on the win condition.
It's true. That would be the simplest solution.
I hear Hellboy's available.
The prize is mine.
Hellboy's available.
As is Reg.
But neither of those people are FedEx.
Is anybody FedEx
yeah, but
really?
Having
That's a
one of
good-
those instead means not putting FedEx on the win condition.
Do you want to put those guys on the win condition?
Other rumours I've heard is that due to Live Laugh Luton's 4-game win streak, Live Laugh Luton are courting a door frame enlarger as a sponsor.
A door frame enlarger.
Yeah, it's mostly for FedEx's head.
Oh, I see. Oh, Pablo, get the first blood.
Tips are coming out. You'll have to see it.
Dying to a 8-fingered man.
It's a lot of fingers.
That's true, actually. Yeah, Pablo's missing a finger on each hand, isn't he?
Yeah,
And yet he's still a Dota Pro player.
exactly.
And he's
Just proof that
and
you're
he's and he's
like,
still immortal rank 500. Like,
yeah. I mean,
what a fucking guy.
yeah, exactly, right? You know, people can blame their whatever, but this guy's done it.
This guy's up there.
Man, this SF is getting fucking large. Oh, he's about to die.
Barry is not showing us online on Discord.
This is very unfortunate.
Something must have happened.
Do you reckon his internet has died? But
Potentially.
you would have messaged us, right? In some way. Should we just
Hang on.
do it now?
I'm just gonna pop into the other channel to ask Nutkin if
Yeah,
it's
go
free.
for it.
Yeah, just get
Radiant's
that.
bottom tower is under attack.
Hopefully soon we'll be able to go properly.
Why would Harry do this?
Why would Eri do this?
Okay. Alphard's asked a good question. Does Alliance disband as an org if they lose to Gork?
Notkin says he can.
Excellent.
Oh, thank you, Nutkin. Chat committee, thank you, Nutkin.
Nothing saving the tournament. You love to see it.
Yeah. Ooh, we with history.
And there's Harry. Fuck.
Of
He's loading up
course.
now. He's literally loading up now.
Right as I asked Nut King,
Oh,
do
I
you know
love
who
this.
is my king? No, sorry, that's a bit spicy. I shouldn't say that.
Sticks and
Is it me?
will break their bones.
That was a big pause, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, because in my brain I was like, I could make a joke about my girlfriend being my queen, but I've already said something about king.
Let's see.
Oh no.
What?
Oh god, hang on. Fuck me. Okay. I was spinning a tiny before when Eri invited me to the lobby. And then it wouldn't let me go out of the preview of watching the spinning tiny.
Of course.
Because Dota 2 is a well-made client with no issues whatsoever. Bob keeps inviting me to play Dota.
Yeah, me too. I can't keep on getting invite.
I'm glad I don't have him on my friends list now.
Oh my god, they invited Goosey, they're desperate.
God, they might Goosey. Right.
Right, I'm just waiting for Eri to re-invite me to the lobby. You get me in the party, that'll help. That doesn't help
Yeah,
at
dude,
all!
just in case, get it.
Right. If we're using this room, we're going to make sure that we're streaming to the right, the good people of Fiji.
Oh, Fiji. Okay, nice.
We've got to make sure that we're like, we've got to make sure that we're streaming to the right demographic.
I personally prefer Barbados and Antigua, but that's okay. You know. Oh, do you not pick the... Does it not have the country flag anymore? Oh,
No,
So
that's
it's
you
the
only have
language rather than the
language.
flag.
Oh,
But for
that's
language, we are going to go with Latin American Spanish.
perfect.
Oh, I need to do my audio settings as well. Hang on.
Oh yeah.
That's a
Audio.
good idea.
Is it
Okay.
party or team?
Team.
I'm just going to do both.
Yeah, it works.
Just to be on the safe
As long as
side.
you got like, as long as you got like voice volume turned to 0, it should be okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
you
yeah,
can't
that's
do
fine.
both. Interesting.
Yeah, you can. I've ticked both.
It only lets me when I select one, it unselects the other one.
Oh,
I'm just going to say party in that case then.
okay. We're fine. We're getting into the game.
Okay,
Live
Live
Laugh
Laugh
Luton
Luton
win the corn toss.
immediately.
The
won
corn
point
toss,
there.
Jesus
The corn
Christ.
toss
Wow.
already.
That's ex-
Live Laugh
that's
Luton going for
slightly
first
different.
pick instead of second pick for the cheese.
Well, they
already.
know.
Already, they're fucking like. I need you guys to carry the cast today. I'm not well.
Dude, if this is a longer first game, when we get to the second game, I'm going to be mentally done.
Dude, I'm gonna
Just as a
fucking,
disclaimer.
like- dude, I'm gonna have to go get like a fucking coffee or something after game one if it's long.
I know. I
well,
hope there's no more 60-minute series.
It
Team.
depends how much
while we
scrolling
were
has gone
while we
to
were
it,
listening to Electricity, I commented to Tofeh that I was going to say the most cursed sentence in Goon casting.
Yes.
I walked out of the room and said to my girlfriend, "Shall we have some wine?"
Oh no.
Yes, that's perfect.
So, I mean, this tells you my mental state for this game.
I respect it.
Live Laugh Luton choose first pick and get Dire.
Apparently, yeah, Bommy's Bad Boys chose Radiant.
To be fair, Bommy's Bad Boys did sweep on
seconds remaining.
Radiant the other day.
They know
Smart.
something that...
I
A
like
smart
the
ban
trees.
for Live Laugh Luton would actually be Zeus.
Look at all the nice trees Radiant have.
They do like the
Closer one,
trees. Look at how little
I-
leaves the Dire trees have. It's just
Yeah.
Dire.
Good work.
Just disappointing.
Thank you, thank you.
Good work. Where's Snoog when you need it, huh?
I don't know. Not here.
5 seconds remaining.
Earthshaker ban. No, that's
Earthshaker.
interesting.
What the fuck is going on? Surely they banned Undying on
Here's-
Live Laugh Luton. What?
They're following what they were told.
No, they're not.
That's not what I
They're
told
first
them.
pick. That's not what they're supposed to do.
Oh shit! They might put FedEx on the win condition now. They might have gotten the wrong advice. This is a disaster for Live Laugh Luton.
10 seconds
See,
remaining.
now at the risk of getting penalties for 2 teams, due to the
5
fact that
seconds
apparently
remaining.
one team did a naughty, I
Dire
would
team
DM Emu saying, "You should ban Zeus, you fool."
Don't do it. Let them
Do
let them
not
pick them. No, the NPR Viper again.
Here we go.
God.
Dude,
Exclamation mark NPR.
I played a Viper game earlier, and I had somebody last pick a mid Ricky, and I nearly won the game. And that's a crime.
10
DB
seconds
is
remaining.
Dawnbreaker, chat.
5 seconds
Who
remaining.
did Bommy's Bad Boys? How do they draft? What do they prioritize?
It depends on whether they're trolling or not, because
okay.
there's a lot. There's a
Oh
lot
yeah.
of trolling
So
potential
their
on the
mid
team.
the other day was
Okay, that's
BommyB,
Oracle. So
which would fit up well against the mid of FedEx because it depends on whether they're trolling or not.
Sorry, Jesper. please
like
continue.
if they're trolling on Bommy's Bad Boys, what they'll do is they'll have Vi play support mid, which you might do on the Oracle. You might not.
Okay.
Would seem weird.
So this is potentially a support duo, but also potentially a core and a support.
Yes, I would say it's very likely they're just gonna see how Vi feels about it, and if he doesn't feel, they'll just put it on support and pick a
10
real mid.
seconds remaining.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so
seconds
Bommy's
remaining.
Bad Boys prioritized a Dawnbreaker pick 6 in their first
already
game.
banned though. Banned out.
Yes. They had a Zeus pick 15 because they were on second pick.
I will say that I like both of these picks into
Dire
the
team
Viper. Like,
Bommy's Bad Boys took Zeus pick 8 when they were on first pick in the second game.
Yeah, I think Bommy played
I-
Zeus in both those games.
Yeah.
I
And he
think
kind of stomped because they were playing
10
Woden's
seconds
winners with
remaining.
4 tapped mid.
That is the
5 seconds
first
remaining.
time in all of Live Laugh Luton's games, I think, that we've got Shadow Shaman.
that's all. Yeah,
Plays Shadow Shaman on Live Laugh Luton.
It feels
guess
like a
it's
Hobbit hero.
Yeah, it feels like a Hobbit hero.
Yeah.
I really want a lot of jump from Live Laugh Luton. I feel like Bommy's Bad Boys have 2 supports with save, and you're gonna have to like really
10
commit
seconds
hard to the
remaining.
fight and
Dire
bait
team
this
ban.
Viper to get spells cast on him, so you can jump this Oracle and Tusk.
Shadow Shaman has been picked or banned in half of the GTI games so far. Picked in 7, banned in 1.
Radiant
What's his
team
win
ban.
rate?
So this makes it the 9th one. It is a win rate of 42%.
That's not bad.
Bommy's
Um,
Bad
it
Boys
is
falling for the trap of banning
Radiant Cider.
win condition heroes for FedEx.
True. I really want to see Live Laugh Luton ban out the
10
Ursa,
seconds remaining.
because Tusk Ursa takes Roshan really fast. Tusk Oracle is a really nice combo.
They banned the
It's actually-
Tinker. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I
FedEx is
I
getting
can't
banned
believe
out.
they would hand Live Laugh Luton a favour like that.
The lads
actually
have been
think-
desperate to pick Tinker. Like, it gets banned out in every draft. Multiple times, it's been the last ban.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, I'd be more scared of FedEx's Invoker. It's been
Oh, Live Laugh Luton taking the advice and banning the Zeus. Everybody check their
Checking the M's.
Clockwork.
check their
ban.
browsers.
So yeah, I'm not quite sure if the Tinker ban is because they fear it or because they just want to piss off FedEx.
I believe
be
either could
both.
be true, or both.
both could be true. I mean, I also think like
Remaining.
Tinker changes how the game is played, and that's always like really hard to
5
deal with in
seconds
these
remaining.
sort of games,
Yes.
right?
Speaking of heroes FedEx plays, I'm currently just on Dota buff and supposedly doing stats. An ignored hero has been picked or banned 0 times. That is a FedEx hero. Is Meepo.
Don't. I feel like we're not going to see a FedEx Meepo.
We're saving
Until
the Meepo
he's-
for the main stage.
I feel like
could,
he's going to do it when he's feeling himself in some troll game that he doesn't care about, and then he's going to pick a Meepo.
Another FedEx hero hiding in that list is also Nature's Prophet.
Ah. I
I would
see.
like to see it.
Profit into Tusk Razor, though.
That's
Oh
a good
god.
hero.
That's a good off-lane hero. Tusk Razor's a good lane. You're going to get linked, you're going to get shards, you're going to get all your damage drained.
Razor has been picked or banned in 2 games.
10
I
seconds
think Live Laugh
0%
Luton.
win rate though.
I think Live Laugh Luton have to just lock in the
5
Juggernaut
seconds
at this
remaining.
point. Like you need
Um,
that hero. I think,
yeah,
regardless
I would
how
say
bad
so.
the lane is against Razor, you need that hero right now.
Does Were Banana play the Drow Ranger at all?
I don't think so.
Because I
I've
sort
only-
of like...
I've only seen him
sort of
play
like
melee carries.
Okay, he only plays melee carries. Well, that's...
No, I've only seen him play melee carries.
Oh,
but
okay.
I believe that he might, because he's not like a carry main.
I see. So
Where
it's more
Banana
of like...
has 19 recorded games of Drow Ranger, last one coming 7 days ago.
Camo Hero saying he does
Ooh.
actually run. He does actually play Drow Ranger quite a bit. Let's see if they think about it.
Which is quite a bit.
That's
with
the
19.
thing.
That
FedEx
is
hero.
that's also potentially a do shit hero for Emu though, because Emu already had the Clockwork banned out and the
That's
Earthshaker.
true.
Where Banana
And they
does
count-
have
they counterpick
22
the
games
Tusk.
on Tiny.
I
Emu
think this...
with
10 seconds
67,
remaining.
however.
No, this is the FedEx hero. FedEx loves this
5
hero.
seconds
Yes,
he-
he
remaining.
He's just like...
And he loves the axe.
He
I think
does
the
love
axe is good. The axe is good versus like this Oracle back. It's jump for the Oracle. It's like attack for the Oracle. Sort of hard to get on top of as a Tusk.
NZfedX seems to have hidden his match history because the last game we can
He-
see that isn't a tournament is 17 days ago.
Yeah, he turned his profile off a while ago.
Before he did that, though,
Radiant
he
team
had
pick.
297 games of Tiny with a 55% win rate,
No way.
playing core 67% of the time and mid 40% of the time.
But that's the FedEx
That's
hero.
it.
though,
That's the
fuck.
FedEx
Yeah.
hero.
So it
The
looks like
tiny-
they're saving where Banana spoke.
10 seconds
I-
remaining.
I don't like
Which-
that. I really
No,
don't
it's
like
The
that.
question there, though, is who plays
I don't
Puck
know. This
if
this
not
Tiny could
FedEx?
flex. No, Puck is going to play FedEx. FedEx is going to play Puck. There's no doubt that that's not the mid hero. Like, I think this Tiny could be a flex pick. You could see it on the 4 or the 1. Ooh, the outhouse developer. I mean,
He does like developing those outhouses.
yeah. Bommy's bad boys protecting their last pick carry? Who do I even like for them here? Maybe like a Wraith King
10
or...
seconds remaining.
They have overall last pick, so
Yeah. I'd
5
probably
seconds
I
think
remaining.
they
worry-
would wait out the card pick for Live Laugh Luton and then
I
respond to
wouldn't hate
Well, I'm
Faces
thinking
Void
about the
for them,
bans.
to be honest.
I mean, Void would be a good pick. It's good versus the Puck and the Viper.
Radiant
I
team
mean, I wouldn't be
banned.
surprised. So, looking at total matches played, obviously FedEx is the heavy lifter with 4K matches plus whatever he has hidden. But I wouldn't be completely unsurprised to see MPR on Puck. It is a coward's hero, and he
No.
has
10
played
seconds remaining.
2.4K matches.
There's no way MPR doesn't take this Viper.
5
Like-
seconds remaining.
Yeah,
Double
they,
team
um,
banned.
Oh,
There's-
Juggernaut and Void both banned.
Bommy's bad boys banning out the Void themselves.
And
I guess
Live
they're
Laugh Luton
afraid of
banning
winning
out
with
their
it
own
this weekend.
junk.
They banned out their own carries hero pool.
I would actually really like Bommy's bad boys to
10
do a lane
seconds
swap
remaining.
and play Tusk Razor into Viper Tiny
5
and play this
seconds
Oracle
remaining.
versus the Shadow Shaman, and then they pick some really good like carry to carry lane matchup. Because like Viper doesn't really like playing into Razor.
Radiant team ban.
And they banned the Drow. They're banning heroes that we were saying they should probably pick. They
Yeah.
just banned all of them.
Because like
I would be concerned if I'd seen Stessie's shitters pick Tiny, but now I've seen the
10
puck pick, I'm
seconds
not
remaining.
concerned necessarily that Luton have taken it.
A spicy
5 seconds remaining.
pick has been thrown out in chat. Sniper
Where?
is still in the pool.
Sniper into OD Razor is really good.
Kieran the Wise is getting concerned this is going to be a tiny one, which it
I would
just
not.
can
I
also
would not
hear
like a
you
Wisp.
saying it right now of, lads, I'll just play Wisp.
10
I
seconds
would
remaining.
I don't like
hate
that
a Wisp
into
pick.
Razor. An OD? Like, that's
Yeah,
insane.
Seconds remaining.
Oh, absolutely not.
the problem
But
is
I can
also,
also
like-
hear FedEx saying, just pick it, I'll make it work.
No, because the problem is you're playing it into like Oracle OD Tusk. Like
Raiders
You know
in
exactly
pit.
what he'll say to that, though.
there's
PA, whatever.
that's fine.
It's
I mean, I
scales. It's good
I
enough.
don't really like. I mean, it's the jump for the Oracle. The puck coil sets him up quite well. For Bommy's bad boys, though.
10
I
seconds
do have a lot
remaining.
of jump between these three heroes.
The Oracle
Surprise
will,
gonna
5
be-
seconds remaining.
the Oracle will not be safe in this game.
No, Fry going to have to be very careful with his position.
Well, I think the Tusk is going to have to save the Oracle. Is like actually how the team fight works. Well, to be fair, you have an OD and a Tusk as well to save the Oracle. Like
That's true.
Bommy's bad boys can like collapse on themselves really well.
That is also obviously a Vi Oracle. Let's make one thing clear.
It is, yes. There's no way it
I-
isn't.
If it's not a Vi Oracle, I don't know what's happening.
I hope we see something like really funky, like a lone druid or something just out of nowhere.
I think they
I
need
don't
some.
want to see that.
I actually have no idea what I'd like for Bommy's bad boys. I think I sort of hate every pick that they make.
I'm almost certain that is a BommyB Razor mid.
They kind of lack physical
No.
damage
No,
outside of
no,
Razor.
No. It's offlane Razor. It has to be offlane Razor, and
Yeah,
then they need
it's-
to pick some pos one. It needs to be like
This is where they're
Uh,
going to pick some ridiculous offlaner and put Razor 1 and OD. No, Razor mid and OD 1.
it's like
It's Bird playing the OD, right? Like he's the OD player.
I think it's Bommy.
Naga Siren.
I don't like that into Viper.
No, not at all. I mean, you're gonna have a good lane because you have an Oracle to purge, but and
Oh,
the mirror
Bommy
image
plays
purges.
OD. Okay.
Yeah, he seems to be taking the role of their mid.
Yeah, Bommy's always playing mid for them.
But also, I think anybody on that team could, so long as the rest of the team are comfortable in that position.
Nah,
I
I can't.
think
I
anybody
would.
on that in their position that they're playing in that match, that is, I think anybody in that team could give at least a passable.
I
performance
can't
in
see
any
people.
position.
I can't see anybody swapping roles at this point. I feel like this is the point where people will have set roles, and if we're going to have seen swaps, we would have seen it by now. So I think
Yeah, I think they are
consistently
locked
people
in.
have taken their roles, but I don't like this Naga Siren pick. I think you've got a Razor OD. You basically need your OD and Tusk to have really good games so they can get shit done, while you've got this tiny puck running at you and this Viper just standing in a lane spitting on your lads.
The only reason that I don't like the Naga Siren in lane specifically is because of the Viper. The way that you shut down Naga in the first few levels is you clear out her illusions at level 1, and
Yeah.
Viper can just click them down. Like, he can put one poison attack on all of them, and they'll all one on each of them, and they'll just be dead, like, straight away. It's, like, really sad.
Hunter also with the no cosmetic Naga Siren. Prime.
Sometimes
Okay.
you're just a basic
Imagine
bitch,
picking
right?
a hero you have no cosmetics for in a ticketed game.
Cringe.
People are going
This
to watch
is
these
pretty
videos.
sad to see the cosmetics games.
Last game as Phantom Assassin, 19, 6, and 17. 5 wins in a row. Okay, Webanana.
Okay, Webanana, you're feeling yourself, mate. Calm the
He's-
fuck
Okay,
down.
Webanana, you found somebody to play on your account for you.
Why have I got a perspective bug again?
I mean, people are going to watch these. If we look at it this way, almost every VOD on the Jonas channel has over 100 views.
We are starting to
How
see
many
some
of those
Apart from the
are
fans.
average
Jonas?
What Enjoyers one, because that does seem to have been a massive stop.
I really hate this Naga Siren pick into this Viper. The more I think about it, the more it's really, really just quite sad for this Naga in lane.
hoBBit might be walking into a trap here.
Yeah, they're grouping up hard. They wanna go for this.
If he holds this high ground, he will see them
Ooh.
coming. He blocked that camp without them noticing. Oh no.
Where Banana is going to die unless he takes Phantom Strike right now. Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead.
Oh my god. If he gets away with nighttime vision. Oh my god. They're gonna walk down?
They can't. Oh, Where Banana has
Yes.
just revealed the Radiant team. I can't believe they stood that close to each other
Oh,
and
he
couldn't see
took-
each other.
Wait a
Jump
second,
as well.
he's getting away, right?
This has
Who-
to be.
I think he is.
Is
Yeah.
he?
What the
Yeah.
That's a
Holy- what?
crime. Well, they have
I don't
no. They
understand
have
how
no
that's
lockdown.
happened.
They have
Did
no
he
lockdown.
Did he take tag team level 1? Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah, they took Static Link. OD took Arcane Orb, and
They're trying to
took
turn
Mirror
this
Image.
now a little bit. Rocketman's just run back in with the tag team.
Because
you
Boiz
think-
sees some clicks to be had.
To be fair, they put the ward right on top of where
Right
Banana,
up
though,
where
which is
Banana, like
amazing.
blind, just put it on top of him.
Also, I will say this ward is really good. I'm a massive fan of this
Yeah, this is
particular one.
This is a good ward.
Of the dire ward.
They're
taken.
tri-laning top. And they're leaving Nagas. Oh, okay.
Oh, no,
Boiz
okay, there we
TPing.
go.
I was about to be very upset.
So you're leaving
Rocketman.
Where Banana to basically, lose the first couple of levels, but you're always going to lose the first couple of levels as a melee carry against Razor. So that's like just something that will happen regardless of how hard you try.
I wonder if NPR knows how to play this matchup or not.
Let's have a look. Let's keep it on this
FedEx
Viper.
is a
I think
level
this
ahead
bot
of
lane is
BommyB.
really the interesting place to watch. Oh,
He's getting on top of the real Hunter.
yeah, but he stopped spitting on him, which is the problem.
Yeah, he could tell which one the real one was because it was the one that was burning down from the poison. Then he stopped, and the poison ran out. Not ideal.
'Cause what he needs to not do is build up his poison stacks before Hunter purges with the mirror image, because then he's like
Yeah.
wasting his mana, especially on a level 1 spit like this.
The Hunter is trying to bait it out. There's some mind games going on in this bot lane.
Oh. Emu is dying though.
He is dropping very low. When Vi gets this purifying flames.
Oh my god.
The illusions are kind of suiciding under the tower, though. This isn't great with like level 1 mirror image cooldown. Well, the cooldown doesn't even scale,
It
does
is a
it?
long cooldown.
No, it
Oh, it
doesn't
does.
scale.
It does scale,
It
but
does.
not
That
very
does scale.
well.
Oh. FedEx and BommyB actually going pretty even on mid.
FedEx has his bottle ready and is going for the water rune, so could be trading away about up to 4 last hits, up to 3 maybe.
He pushed the wave so that he got to do it first, but he gets Astral here, which is fine. Oh, Bird getting the
blood.
first blood top. Oh yeah, tag team shards with Razor.
1-0 for Bommy's Bad Boys back in the game.
Oh, Hobbit's dead. Oh, okay, that's a double kill, yeah.
You
Definitely.
can't escape the
Oh, just call it as GG out.
Bald
Bommy pulling
took game
slightly
1
ahead.
versus Alliance. Aries claiming in chat.
Bommy pulling slightly ahead of FedEx as well in mid now.
Oh, and I'm hearing now it is also. I was about to make a joke.
We're trying to make the rotation with smoke, but doesn't seem to be finding it. It's gonna run back.
I think Emu's having such a bad matchup versus this Oracle. Like, I don't think he's a tiny support player. I think he's a tiny core player, and he's gone, oh yeah, I'll pick myself tiny.
Team Bald currently 1-0 against Alliance, and in football news, Man City was 2-1 against Dortmund.
I don't know how this Puck OD matchup goes in mid, but Bommy's having a pretty good time.
I legitimately think it comes down to how each of the players is feeling tonight.
I think there's.
You almost had it.
I think as mid matchups go, this is probably one of the most even in the whole tournament.
No, but I mean, like, I don't know about the hero matchup, right? Like,
oh yeah,
like,
in terms of player, like that's what I'm saying. It comes down to the player because they're very evenly skilled, but they're also both very trolly.
No, but I mean, like, I think OD just passively wins mid by astraling people, right? So I think he should, like, see, like, what he's doing to Fed now. He's like, astraling him, getting the last hit. I don't think there's really a counterplay for him.
No, Brett's getting shackled by hoBBit. They get saved by Rockets. Seems alright. And he still got a lot of damage stolen.
Yeah, he's dead. I mean, I don't really like this PA into Razor pick. I think... Oh my god,
Rocket's looking for him.
Oh my god, that's huge. And
they killed
NPR dies
bot lane. That's really not good for Luton.
The sponsors are not happy. I think it's Puck favoured since the end of the meme hammer build. Huh? That is good. That's good knowledge from our immortal level player. If you double nuke him and bottle up, OD won't really regen anything.
Emo right now just doesn't seem to have the mana to keep laying into the Raz on fire with spells. It's really hurting him because he can't really run up to him with the Oracle right clicks coming in.
I mean, Tiny isn't really your traditional for in that way that he like sits on the lane. Like he needs to rotate to make things happen.
Yeah, he's tried rotating onto mid a couple of times, but hasn't found it.
Well, he hasn't made it past the camp though. Oh, Rucketman's securing the top rune. Oh, that's really sad for FedEx. Oh, he's getting got. Oh, Emu's here though. Oh, that's a sad toss.
That's a hammer. Takes out FedEx.
Oh no, that's unfortunate. I think Emu is too good, by the way. He shouldn't be allowed to play 4. I don't know. From this play, the criminal plays that we're seeing here.
This is from a sponsor, so it might be. Oh no, this is from a sponsor. I don't know why he's saying that.
Library's not. The library. NPR is not having a good time in this bot lane. Actually, I think he should be starting to win this matchup.
What books have you lads been reading recently?
Very boring workbooks, so nothing exciting.
Jesper?
I've been reading the second volume in the Faithful and the Fallen series, which I've enjoyed a lot. It's a good one.
Spit on him, NPR. You
What's
coward.
your favourite book?
There's a gank here bot on Hunter. Oh, very nice from the lads.
He's going down. Excellent work.
Definitely going down. This is what Luton needs to do in this game, is trying to shut this Naga down, but
FedEx is
Razor really loving the top lane as well.
Yeah. I actually... What was the second ban from Luton?
Second ban was Undying.
Oh,
So they banned Dawn first and then Undying second.
Okay, I mean...
Because they do like to put themselves in a corner.
And we're trying to make the rotation on
Could
that.
be a
Got
mistake
caught by
from
the
here to have gone up to the radiant high ground. Rocket coming in from the top.
a lot of damage coming out from Vian.
Oh,
If I get
Looks
Purifying
like
Flames,
this is a
there we go.
dead Emu,
Yeah.
and they're going to go in on
Rocket is going
FedEx.
through.
FedEx could
Does
call
not have
him.
He
shards
pulls
available.
away. The rest of the team weren't backing him up in mid here.
I love how Red's like
lost the
eating or
confidence
something.
of the POS 5 and the 2.
Where Banana going for the raw Battle Fury rush, not even getting boots in the lane versus the Razor. And
Honestly,
the
I
Tusk.
respect
He's
that.
about to die. He's about to die top, I believe. Yeah, he's dead.
Where Banana knows that he has been razored out of that lane, Boots
Yeah.
just slows down his ability to go.
No, but like if you get boots and a ring of health, you can jungle on PA. Those two items let you hit jungle camps for free, especially with the new Phantom Strike talent. So you can go straight into the jungle and start jungling if you go boots.
They're going on Hunter
If
again.
you-
Hunter's probably dead. There you go.
Oh, he's dead bot. Perfect. But yeah, I feel like this perseverance means that he wants to play the lane, and he can't play the lane anymore. So
Nice
I
TP
mean,
to
he's
the outpost
holding
now,
enough
so he's...
gold to buy boots. He could divest.
I don't think. I think he feels like he wants to commit to this, but it's really
Well,
going to be
he's
so
already
slow.
in the jungle again here.
Yeah, it's a crime.
Super saying that this game is showing Emu is fine, just don't put him against GSF. I'll refer you to last night's replay.
Yeah, I think the problem is that he's saved the last pick of his hero, and his hero doesn't win the game for them. If that makes sense, like it's not like he's picked some POS 4 that's gonna turn the game on its head.
Well, they didn't. They didn't last pick.
No, they
Tiny,
didn't.
They third.
They did.
Yeah.
Oh, did they? Oh.
The last pick was
Because they picked
yeah.
Tiny and we were speculating about it being a FedEx hero, and then they picked Puck and all of that speculation.
Mimi and hoBBit
Bed
both
because
going
it's
down
already
in the mid lane.
20 past 10.
Yeah.
Where Banana being left alone to just farm the wave.
Yeah, they want to commit for this mid tower.
I mean, I really like this play with the. They're playing with the Kite wave at 10 minutes. This is a really nice
Dire's
tempo.
middle tower is under attack.
They need to tank the tower though, which Bird.
I think we need to see.
Oh, they're going to lose the Kite.
from NPR.
Oh, well.
I think.
Fitz just took the aggro off. FedEx trying to kill it with Europe, but not doing enough damage.
I think the right move from Live Luton is to either commit NPR to mid, or if you're not going to commit him to mid, send your supports bot and just punish Hunter.
Wow, they're already rotating on him bot. Does he have net? There's no net to start his TP. Okay. I mean, the problem is that FedEx has no mana mid. He's got an empty ball and he's got 98 mana. Like, he can't actually stop them doing
They're trying to
anything.
move on Bommy, but he's just going to stop him with the imprisonment.
Radiant's top
yeah.
tower
I
is
also,
under attack.
I hate to say it, I actually think if Dire commit here and hold this mid, Radiant having taken the tier 1
Radiant's
top
top
only
tower is
helps
under
where Banana
attack.
farm.
Dire's bottom
No,
tower
not
is
really.
under attack.
Because, like, I disagree. Because what happens is, like, if you lose this tier 1 mid, they can
If they-
invade your jungle
If
so
they
easily.
keep
and you
the,
get
if they
collapsed.
keep the tier 1 mid.
Oh,
is
if they
what I'm
keep the
saying.
tier 1. Yeah,
So
yeah.
if they
I
keep
mean,
the tier 1 mid, but Dire have lost the tier 1 top, what it does is it creates more space for the lane to push in. But as long as they don't take the tier 1 bot, I think that puts Webinar in a position to begin to accelerate ahead of Hunter.
wow. I
They're
mean,
draining up a lot of
Dire's
damage
middle
from
tower is
NPR.
under attack.
Gets coiled. Doesn't seem like they're going to find
Keep
him.
your tier 1, if you keep your tier 1 to the
He's
top lane
still
of
got
mid lane,
100 stolen damage. So
Bird's dead
Any
bot.
save lane.
He's getting spit on. Yeah, he's dead. He's
Oh.
definitely dead.
Rocket's trying to go for the save, but
Ooh, that's a really nice save. But Rocket's probably just killed
Third.
himself.
Middle tower
Yeah, he's
That's
getting
a toss
spit.
though.
Yeah, exactly. That's a nice little rotation. Playing with their hero that's actually strong. This Viper's actually got some decent net worth.
Dire's middle tower
They
is
need to
under
stop
attack.
pulling their other
But,
claws.
Uh,
But they're not
NPR
committing to the
does
tower.
have 600 health, so he won't commit.
But I really dislike when the goons do this, right? Like, you have a wave hitting a tower and you've just done a double kill, and you know that there's no TPs. You could get this tower to half health.
There
But
was
instead,
4 of them. There
it's
was
taken
4 of them
nothing.
bot. Why are they not committing?
Because I don't know, there's just like I see this a lot.
Objective-based game.
Exactly.
It,
Um,
I- This actually is something that infuriates me, and everybody always says it about goons and team fights, is you'll win and then split off and do nothing instead of pointing yourself down a lane.
Yeah, like you
This
just
is a
you got a
classic
double
example.
wave. But yeah, but Puck FedEx is rushing a Kaya.
No,
I don't understand.
You said
going
FedEx
Kaya
is rushing
Blink.
a Kaya. Those words make sense together.
Yeah, but it's bad. Like I mean, like
But
yes,
it's
it
also
makes sense.
FedEx.
Yeah,
Except,
oh,
yeah,
FedEx is reading this
describing
gank mid
FedEx's
really
item
well.
build, and I know this is a lot of pot calling the kettle black, but describing FedEx's item build
Dyer's
and then
bottom
calling it
tower
bad,
is under attack.
there's not a lot of surprise here.
Yeah, but the past couple of games he's been tryharding and picking the right items
Yeah,
consistently.
it's because
Dyer's middle tower is
he's
under
come
attack.
off the lad's holiday and been on a
Radiant's
massive
top
hangover.
tower is under attack.
The hangover has gone, and service has resumed.
PA has found his Battle Fury. It has happened. Meanwhile, this Naga is farming a Yasha.
Take them at
Dyer's
tier
middle
1.
tower has
At
fallen.
least open up the jungle more for them.
I mean, Shadow Shaman is also level 5 at 14.5 minutes. Again, the Goon supports continue
hoBBit
to be
is-
unable to
hoBBit
get
is
XP.
stacking camps. I'd love to see another
Radiant's
go round
bottom
on maybe
tower
the
is under
Ancients or the
attack.
hard camp in the triangle, ready for web and honor.
NPR. Emu tanks the gank for his
Very
NPR.
bad, yeah.
Yeah. Please get out NPR. I think you need to TP.
NPR is hiding in the trees, ready to TP. Well done.
Sorry, let me unmute for a sec. They see all
Please
these
press that
stacks.
TP button.
Like, they had a ward here the whole time. Like,
Yeah.
it's very sad.
God, they do.
I mean,
And the worst part is that Live Laugh Luton have no idea this is happening.
I mean, they probably
Oh.
have some idea.
It is
considering-
Vi flirting
my
about.
show.
Vi is keeping flirting in that Live Laugh Luton vision. They know Vi is in their triangle.
I don't think they. I don't
unafraid.
think they can do anything.
We're
Like,
seeing a ping here from somebody.
their react. It's so
Dyer's
slow.
bottom
Oh, they've
tower
already.
is under
Yeah.
attack.
FedEx.
Yeah. The fact is, Live Laugh Luton saw Vi hanging about in their triangle, unafraid, and have
Emu just placed
Not
a ward
hits
at
it
the
in
back of his
flames.
triangle at 15 minutes. This is
That's
a
a
really
very-
State of the
questionable.
game, really, now, isn't it?
That's really questionable. Like, this isn't the Luton we've seen of the past
I
few
can
days.
see. Red, please tell me you're on the phone reassuring your sponsors right now.
That's what I've been muted for so long. I've been telling the sponsors, don't panic.
I can see
hoBBit?
some concern appearing.
Just drop your spells, hoBBit.
As a
That's a
hammer.
dead hoBBit. That's a dead FedEx. No,
FedEx should live.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh,
no, dead FedEx. I think this could
not
be a
gonna find
dead
anything in
MPR.
return.
Bird,
All they have to do is take the tower and it's a free MPR.
you can't purge that
Radiant's
ult.
top tower is fallen.
No, it's fine.
160.
He's gonna win.
160 tower.
Dyer's bottom tower
Where
is
Banana took
fallen.
top though. Where Banana is going Deso, not BKB. Oh, this is a criminal.
Dyer's
This is
middle
a
tower is
crime.
under attack.
I can see why he would want to.
Oh, Bommy maybe stepped up too far.
But he's
He's
playing
gonna get
against-
down.
Tommy's
Very good.
Oh, yes, NPR.
NPR is doing that thing that he does, where he becomes the hope, the stable hope, and this is why you first pick this man, his hero.
Also, he is. Yeah, I was going to say he's double holding neutrals.
I think Dire now need to coalesce in the mid lane, and they need to look to take this tower.
I don't think they can. I don't think there's any world in which they can apply the pressure on the map to make this mid tower fall. I think it's their vision's in the wrong place. They actually, if they try and take the tower, Bird has a BKB now.
They don't try Roach, do they? They're looking for Were Banana with this
That's
smoke.
concerning.
They're trying to hunt the
Bird
web
having a
on
BKB already.
Were
yeah,
Banana
Bird-
successfully
Bird's
moving over
very
to the
On
other
top
side
of
of
the
the map.
Falcon Blade as well.
I think NPR just has to shove this bot lane like a fucking psychopath and basically feed so that
Yeah.
This
Like,
is Bommy's
he's
coming
TPing
into
top.
jungle.
This is a DD on FedEx. This is really good.
That's a
FedEx would be
really,
excellent.
really good.
Please take Rocket.
Rucketman's too deep.
This is going to be a dead Rocket.
Two for
Why
dead.
unable
Two
to
dead,
save
and
these boys?
all of Dire hanging about in mid. This is what they need to be able to put the pressure on the map to take this mid tower.
This means they can take mid.
with a FedEx
potentially.
DD.
Problem
That
is the
just got,
waves just came.
He is dying to those illusions though.
Under attack.
Those two illusions just got Live Laugh Luton about 400 gold each towards 2 blink daggers.
Yeah.
The fact that they're now splitting is abysmal. That's actually outrageous. Instead of when there were 2 Radiant heroes dead, forcing the wave, shoving that tower,
I mean,
then rotating into the
The
bottom
thing
lane.
is, like, the
Hunter
problem is,
did a
like,
really good play and already pushed the wave, so he
Yeah.
wasn't. They had no wave to push with because of these illusions going down mid.
Speaking of the
Looking for
Naga,
Bommy again, Bowen.
If they can kill Bommy,
BommyB looking at 400 gold to a blink dagger.
he's fine. He's got friends who can TP to the tower. If that tower wasn't there, I agree with you. I think it'd be 100% dead. But the reaction
You-
speed of Bommy's Bad Boys is actually pretty damn impressive.
It's a double
Oracle
sentry
has.
drop down by
Vi-
Vi and Rockets, but doesn't
Vi
catch
is
the...
doing the absolute criminal
Like-
position 5 behaviour of going.
By
man
the
of those
way,
8 lens.
FedEx paced this observer ward in the lane on top of a sentry observer combo, so it's being
Okay.
instantly dewarded bot.
Right. Okay.
That's really unfortunate.
Questions.
There are shout out as well to the fact that there are. You see in the radiant jungle on the high ground, there are 2 sentries chilling next to each other.
But
Yeah, they place those
we
at the same
we
time, and
are seeing
neither
from Emu
catches the observer
a
ward.
fantastic
that's-
observer placement.
Very sad.
Incredible observer placement there.
Also,
Just outside
Webanana
the range of the sentries.
is going for the BKB.
Yeah, I feel like his
Now.
team have
Yeah.
told him to pick the BKB up. Vi has been gifted a Philosopher's Stone. No Philosopher's Stone for Luton.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Okay.
Is that Luton's Philosopher's Stone?
No,
Well, it's not now.
No, they just didn't get
Oh.
one.
no, they just didn't get one.
Ah,
Luton got they got a specialist array. Pretty good
Specialist
stats on
array
that
is
item.
The stats are really good on IM. But
Probably better item than Ring of Aquila, which Webanana has right now.
I actually think the Dagger of Ristal is an okay PA item because of the new Phantom Strike change. I know.
Absolutely. You'll take that trade.
I think.
Oh, they find
Yeah.
NPR in the jungle. He's dead.
Oh,
That is
NPR.
That is a big
Evan Honor
ticket
is in
kill.
Oh,
a
they've
bad
got-
place right now.
They've
And
caught
I've got
Emu
gotta
as
catch
well.
an Emu as well.
Emu's just got his blink dagger. This is not where he wants to die. He can blink out.
Oh.
Oh,
Is he
I
safe?
think Vi gets...
He smokes.
he smokes.
Bommy has
could've-
some blink there, so
He
it's-
could.
Dire's top tower
He could have bullwhipped about twice there as well, which gives you 18% movement speed.
They've seen FedEx walk down here. They're gonna try to catch him, but it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna go for the Benny.
It's so hard
That's it.
to catch this puck. Like
Yeah.
as your team, like without
Dire's
net,
top tower
like
is
it's so
under
hard.
attack.
Hunter has completed his defusal and is on his way to Heart. I worry about PA's ability to kill this hero, and he's taken the Dagger of Ristal. Is he listening in on the cast?
Eri,
Get out of
Check his
get out
browser.
of this cast right now. If there's anyone
Get out.
here, let me quickly check the viewer list. There's something I can do. Okay,
you failed
Webanana
to do that as a
confirmed
normal
not
chat.
in chat.
Not in
Radiant's
chat.
courier has
Good,
been
good,
killed.
good.
Dire's
are
bottom
any of Live
tower
Loft Luton
is
in
under
chat though?
attack.
Bird has just lost a Perseverance on the courier.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh,
I
I'm
can't
not even
see
ch-
any of them. I can see a guy called Feet.
Bird is looking at a.
oh, they've initiated on Bommy.
Pressure.
Oh, he's
But
missed.
it's-
They missed the toss back. Oh,
That's unfortunate.
Emu didn't toss back. He tossed
Oh,
on top.
there's the coil though, I'm flying.
They've
There are
gone
multiple
on the
fights that
Oracle.
are broken
No,
out
this-
right now.
I
He's
really
falling.
hate
He's
the weapon on
might be
this.
going down. First
Oh,
falling
if they
turret,
all get out.
Oh,
that's
Oh,
all.
beautiful song.
No BKBs.
Rocket still goes down, but Bird
Bird
gets
getting out. Only
Does
a kill on
Hunter
the top.
does Hunter actually get out here?
They have
Um,
no catch. They don't have coil.
yeah,
They don't have.
No, they used most of their catch there.
Yeah.
Not the worst not the worst fight considering you get another chance. You get Razor's first BKB charge out of him and Song.
I do think it's really unfortunate that hoBBit keeps on just dropping the wards. I know that it feels like Luton need them to teamfight, but it means that they can't transition these kills into towers. Also, NPR not hitting the tower.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Top, he could take this tower solo.
Also,
Look at the
Mithril Hammer in the... Oh, there we go. He's got the recipe. I was about to say Mithril Hammer in the backpack? Question mark.
I do have to say though, looking at the net worth, the it is closing. It's very much, it's closing a lot and quickly at that.
I mean, I think to farm efficiently on Naga in the way that you're supposed to takes a high level of skill, and Hunter is only a level 2 Naga Siren. He is farming efficiently, but he's not farming probably in the most optimal of ways.
Speaking of being a level 1 hero, can we look at that nice purple badge for Vi on Oracle?
Ah yes, the Grandmaster Oracle.
We do love to see it.
The degenerate Oracle.
And still
He
not
has
using
over,
the
he
lines.
has almost 400 games on Oracle.
Would you like to direct your attention to Vi's items once more, Amos?
Oh
sure you'll love
dear.
it.
Oh, good God. Well, okay, I'll excuse that because it can at least be considered a save in some way. Like, I know he has Purifying Flames, which is technically a save, but
The
also
the only
first
problem
like,
I have
mean,
with this
I
Yule's
guess
pickup.
he's allowed because it's Oracle and has the abilities to do the save for him, but
I would
he
prefer
is
a
technically
Lotus.
plus 5.
I would prefer the Lotus.
I'd really
What
prefer
are
the
these
Lotus.
items doing for the team?
The only issue I have about this Yule's pickup as the Oracle is it's already a fantastic nullifier game for PA. And getting a Yule's makes it even better.
I feel like this Yule's pickup is a selfish buy when he could get the Lotus instead and actually protect his team more.
Yeah, but Vi is a very selfish buyer on this hero.
That is, I mean, yeah, he is a very selfish player. That is a fact.
FedEx finishing the Sanjin Kaya. He's trying to.
Yes.
He's obviously just trying to tank up a little bit against this burst magic damage from OD. Yes, there it is. Someone told him to voice line. And there it is.
There we go.
I sent him a DM on Evan's behalf. I've done
Good,
this for
good.
you. Now forfeit your series
It's good
against me tomorrow
content.
night. Thank you.
It's good content.
Good content.
Webinar working his way towards the Deso. He is actually going to be a force to be reckoned with in this next team fight if he can actually finish the Deso.
Tusk is caught.
But
OD
that's
coming
very
in.
damage.
Seeing a TP from
Could
Razor.
be both of them dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
this
Tusk
is
and
outrageous.
on the fringes
Very
doing
nice.
nothing. FedEx.
Yeah, they can't catch that.
And this is
Like,
a
this is-
serious mistake as well. Webinar TPing bot to farm. That is a massive error.
Yeah.
His
He is.
his supports were being killed at the time he was TPing. Why did he come down here?
I think if
He's gonna
FedEx had
run
moved
right
in,
into,
that would have been
Rapid
a
here.
more contested fight.
Oh, this is trouble.
Oh,
This
Webinar.
He got some
Webinar
You need
brought
to
out, that's his
TP.
BKB popped. That was
Oh, he
his
doesn't have a
9-second
TP
BKB
again.
used.
Oh, he TP'd down
To
here.
blink strike.
Linked to the
That's the
They
bad
do
part.
have vision. They do have vision. This is a really good fight if they can catch
all
Alex
of
it.
gets
Dire
the-
TPing in.
the
They're getting
jump on
ready to
five.
take this. This is
Oh,
his
Oh,
general.
he just snapped his own coil.
Tower is under attack.
Like snapping his own banjo. That's a terrible joke. I won't
That
make that
is a
again. I
terrible
apologise.
joke. You're out of the
I
cast.
Get away
apologise.
and
I
die
apologise for
and
that.
nothing
Actually,
happens.
that's
Tofeh
fucking
no
awful.
longer known.
No longer.
Toffee no longer known. Get out of this cast. Out of this house. Get out of this house. dude.
Emu's going BKB on a pos 4 tiny.
Now that is
This is
that's
trolling.
that's as selfish as this Yule's pickup, I think, on the Oracle.
I think
We're
it's
seeing some backseat analysis from Alphod here, informing us that the Yules gives you a cancel for the Shaman
Radiant's
Shackles.
middle tower is under attack.
That's a fair shout.
But how do you think
So,
it will actually be Yule's?
I will
Yule's?
acquiesce to
God
this
damn
being a
Yules,
team item
God damn
in
it.
theory.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Ah, Snoog is having a bad effect on people accidentally
God.
making puns.
Can I I hate that nobody's hitting any lane creeps apart from FedEx for the past minute. Like, look at this tower bot lane. Look at this wave bot lane. Right?
Yeah, not
Like,
even
it's-
Hunter. Hunter's not even
We
hitting
have-
lane
It's
creeps.
just
Yeah.
passively, and at top passively, the like. This,
Hunter,
this
I think
smoke
we're gonna hit
is
some lane creeps right now. There you go.
this smoke is so bad.
The fact that
Well-
NPR's at the back as well
No.
of this smoke, I think, is a travesty.
The waves are
And
pushing
Shadow Shaman's
into
courier
your
flying
side of the
out
map.
to the smoke.
They're gonna know
You could-
something's up.
Send,
the-
it has
the waves
wards
are
on
at
it.
your
Send the
towers.
courier back. There's nothing
No,
important on
no,
that
because
courier
like
of it.
problem with I just want to say what the problem with the smoke is, just as like an educational piece. The waves are at your bot tower, your mid tower, and your top tower, and you've decided to smoke. Like, what you need is the waves pushing out, and you need vision that you're smoking towards.
I think if you'd seen one of them pushing a wave and you went to that wave, maybe. If it's a
No.
high value target like
No,
AD
not even. No.
or a
No.
Naga.
That's like the problem is that you're like, it's obvious that they're smoking because of where the lanes are. Because it's like that means that Dire can set up to take the fight that they want, right? Because as soon as you like, because like they were actually baiting Hunter on that wave top there, because it was obvious that they weren't on the map, and then they can counter initiate through it. It's a crime. I hate the goons doing this.
And
It
they're
really
going into
upsets me.
Roche.
They're going into Roche.
But did they get a DD?
Who cares?
They have not yet got a DD,
Not
but
I.
it's going to be a rune in 5 seconds. Will it be a DD? Could be a
It
Roche.
could be the rare Roche out, the rare DD out of Roche.
Oh my god, it's an arcane rune bot. If FedEx gets this, it's actually really good for him. Yes.
Pig in the gaff. Arcade.
Pig in the
bottle.
gaff.
In the gap.
1-0, back in the game.
1-0.
Speaking of getting back in the game, where do Live Laugh Luton? Is this just a fort at tier 2, hope for the best?
I
Is
think
it a
you fight
lose
tier 3 at
the?
this
Is
point.
it a lose the
You
tier
got-
2?
Yeah, they can't
You
afford
got
this because
like
they've already
six
lost the tier
mid.
2. They're not going to get it
Yeah.
back for the tier 3.
They need to let this go, basically. Where Banana is playing with death.
Oh, just not understanding how you
Oh,
back.
Oh,
escape.
that's
Oh,
such a bad BKB.
Very ambitious thing to be. He needs to back
He's
off
about to
right
die.
now.
He
Yeah.
commits
Oh, he comes
into
back in.
raise the links him. Oh, that's it there.
That's the Oracle on Bird. He's not
The
going to
fresh
die.
BKB on Bommy's bad. On BommyB.
Yeah, this is
He-
trouble.
He
for
shackles the
Live Laugh.
illusion. NPR is getting chased down by illusions. Rocketman has
NPR's
snowball.
9-second
Now.
BKB.
NPR
NPR
is.
using
NPR
the
dying
base.
for it. They
I
get
guess.
no.
Oh, that's a really
Look
good
at the
counter.
turn!
They've dived too deep.
Oracle. Will they take the Razor as well?
Oh.
They took 2 heroes to lose 2 cores and Shadow Shaman. And lose.
That was
another
Refresher
9-second
used on
BKB.
Razor though. It's going to make it difficult to go high ground.
Well, but they
Refresher
still have
double
this
BKB
Aegis
double
on.
ult.
I think they can just walk high ground with this Aegis Heart Naga. They didn't use Song. Like, I don't know how Luton fight while this BKB is on cooldown and while they don't have coil.
I mean,
Oh,
Bommy falling very low, but
yeah. This is the.
really finishing.
I mean, yeah,
Alex
they're
trying.
Gonna need buybacks.
FedEx.
Shadow Shaman walk back into the
That's
game.
fun. Hunter's
Bird?
gonna try to. Oh, he doesn't
They're
have the net.
TPing out on
Bird
Bird.
just TP'd out.
Bird, you're a
I
fucking
don't know what
coward.
that was.
This could be a dead.
I-
Yeah, they're gonna lose
This
the
is a
Aegis.
dead
Aegis.
Naga.
Naga.
Oh, that's a really nice save.
We're down to a 6-second BKB on the PA.
It's taken him a
Rocket
long time to break
Razor.
this Aegis, though.
Purifying Flames and False Promise on Hunter.
Yeah, he's still alive.
He's
He
gonna
still has
live.
the Aegis.
He's a liver. Oh, that's a
Yeah,
really
there's
nice
a
pink
Naga
from
on it.
BommyB. They're really hunting this OD. He's dead.
They got the
That's the
Aegis
Aegis
on the
turn,
back line.
Naga's isolated in the backline. There is a BKB Razor with full HP.
1.5k from BKB here.
Dude, Bird TP'd out at the start of that fight. What the fuck was that?
I don't know what
Yeah.
that was.
Dyer's bottom
I
tower
did-
is under attack.
Really nice play from the Oracle, keeping the Naga
they-
alive
Big
for
back
so
They
long.
shot
kept
up top.
Hunter alive with the Aegis for so long.
Yeah.
By the time they
In-
got it, they couldn't possibly commit on him a second time.
Like I was
Also,
just, that was very confusing. Like, hoBBit bought back before that fight broke out. Emu, the only person to buy back for that fight. WebBanana just in and out of the fight constantly, like just chipping away. Very strange fight.
I mean, if you look at the fight recap, WebBanana did a lot of damage, and so did FedEx. They've managed to...
That arcane rune making Dream Coil come up about 15 seconds sooner than it should have. But still, the TP out from Birds, that's very confusing. Like, you just songed. Like...
A minor troll, I believe. I believe that's like a team miscommunication, right?
Yeah, I think so.
He's probably songed to be like, let's
song.
reset.
Yeah.
And then... Who knows?
Haste.
I feel like going back to these like BKBs on Live Laugh Loot, it does feel like they're itemizing entirely for song, which might be a mistake, I think, in the long run.
I think you have to buy BKBs versus OD
I think
Oracle.
with the OD as well, BKBs are smart purchases.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're planning on bursting the Oracle through the Naga song, which is a bit worrying. Because
Yeah. PA's about to pick their shard
I
up.
think it is starting to get a bit out of the hands of Live Laugh Loot.
Where Banana's choosing to not go the shard, which is
We're seeing
very
MPR draw on
good.
the map and tell somebody to do something.
Oh,
he
the
wants
shard is
hoBBit
actually
to do
Drawing
so
from the
good
Razor
against
and a
Naga.
smoke on Radiant.
Yeah. This is a
Into
good
the
smoke,
triangle, they're
because
gonna
look-
catch 2, 3 heroes. This is a gone Shadow Shaman. They're gonna turn and get nobody else. All coiled. That's a huge coil for
That
FedEx.
Shadow Shaman's only dead for 30
Yeah.
seconds. My god, he's low level.
See how nice this smoke was, because the
This
lane,
Shadow
the
Shaman
top
is
and mid were
level
pushing
11.
in.
Has an Aether Lens and searching for a shard.
I sense a connection
Sorry, Tofeh, you were
between
saying.
us.
But yeah, this smoke was really nice because mid and top were pushing in. Somebody was dealing with top, they just pushed mid and they were hitting the ancients, and they managed to catch people out. Just really nice execution. I'm really impressed. Also, Bird is about to buy a halberd and have a refresher halberd for this PA.
And there's just chipping away with his Raxus range is gonna go down.
I think once
MKB
this
as
Halberd
well.
appears, I do think that is GG for Live Laugh Loot at this point in the game.
I also don't know how Banana ever fights this Naga now that they have the MKB. I think
Naga
this...
has the MKB.
It's I believe
There's
this game
MKB,
is
there's a Halberd
very
on the
tough.
way, where Banana is no longer the win condition.
Where bananas?
At
Donde
least,
el bananas?
or I think
Gold is a
sell the
great
treads, buy Travs and split push.
I do hope for him his bananas are somewhere within the dire base, because that's all he's gonna see for a while.
I believe so. We're also about to get tier 4 neutral.
That's a coil on.
But that's a coil on Vi? Or
I
Emu
dropped him very low, but
kills him.
now he's still alive.
He's in the
He's in
goal.
the,
gets
he's in
saved.
snowball. He's ulted himself. He's probably gonna go down to this burst though. There's a lot of damage. FedEx dropping low, gets taken out.
Where
That's a
Banana
sniper
did use his
reset.
BKB to try and kill Vi and did not successfully.
MPR and Rocket both going down. Bird is draining Where Banana, but he's taking a lot of damage.
Where Banana will have
Keep
no
going.
damage.
Oh, the snakes, Bird! The snakes!
Okay. He didn't even refresh on Bird.
Didn't need to, mate.
Didn't need to.
So, a good thing for Bommy's bad boys here, Bird does not have a TP, so it can't TP back to base.
That's very good, yeah.
That's very good.
That is very good.
We are seeing some big buybacks coming out from Live Laugh Loot.
yeah. This is,
I believe this is a GG, as the kids may say.
might very well be almost a 20k indeed for Bommy's bad boys.
I think it's...
Dream Coil of cooldown in 5. The question is, will they try and go for something or not?
I mean, this OD is just hitting your high ground and has no fear. Or that bash, but yeah, there we
But
go.
yeah, Where Banana,
That's GG.
that's the dieback.
Call it that.
Very nice Astral. hoBBit.
There it is.
GG.
Very unfortunate, but
The sponsors will not be happy.
The
That's
sponsors,
all I
the
know.
sponsor. Oh, hang on, I'm getting a phone call.
I know. it's already starting.
Oh no.
Let it not be the public library, please. People
So
need
this
books.
is Live Laugh Luton's first loss. This is their 5th game in 3 series, and their first loss. This is Bommy's Bad Boys' 3rd game in 2, but they've got 1 more tomorrow, which I would say that they are odds on to win, and probably 2-0 it.
I mean, I think this is a really good series.
I think this goes 1-1 actually. I think Live Laugh Luton fixed their draft, because I do think that's where things went wrong.
What do they need to fix though? Like, what's the solution to their problems that gets them this 1-1 back?
I don't know, but I
think a 9th pick that isn't PA that you're picking into like a counter pick.
That does feel. I'm not saying this was a bad draft, but it feels out-drafted. If that makes sense.
Does feel like they really need to ban this Fire Oracle.
I agree. I think
especially if they have the first pick and they can threaten to take the Undying if they don't, like if Bommy's Bad Boys doesn't ban it.
The phrase respect ban does get thrown around a bit, but I do think Fire Oracle is in the respect ban territory. I think it has to be.
It's so questionable that they ban the Undying and didn't ban it. Like, you know that he's gonna be picked the hero. Like, it's just
there's a sponsor asking that question.
And on that note, let's go to the sponsor message.
One message from the sponsor.
We, the sponsors of Live Laugh Luton, would like to remind the team that every game you lose, a sponsor will pull out. Redalus promised us you would win, and you better, or else dire consequences. And remember, for the love of God, don't put FedEx on the win condition.
We've had some messages from the sponsors. Unfortunately, Plummate has pulled out. They saw the game.
No.
The CEO saw the game, and they were not impressed. Unfortunately, they have withdrawn their sponsorship. Hopefully, the lads can save their remaining sponsors with a better performance in Game 2.
Yeah, I mean, well, Alfard is here with the facts. You are playing against Bommy's Bad Boys. You do not ban Oracle because you can counter it. Bommy's Bad Boys instantly picks Oracle. You lose against Bommy's Bad Boys. You ban Oracle next time you play against Bommy's Bad Boys because you're not stupid.
A counterpoint to that, FedEx is still on the team.
I would also suggest that Where Banana on PA and FedEx on Puck is putting FedEx on the win condition, because PA is not the win condition, it's on Puck to set up and win the fights. Where Banana is just cleaning up on PA and doing the heavy lifting. FedEx is setting them up and winning.
I feel like Bommy's Bad Boys had an answer to this NPR Viper. I think he did misplay the lane a little bit, but maybe the support wasn't strong enough, because Viper really wants another laning support that really helps them turn the lane into like a really strong win.
Well, I mean,
so I'd
think
like
it
to
was a strong support player on a hero that was a non-traditional support. Tiny has been moving,
but it's
for a
like
long time.
Viper wants a hero that stands with you in the lane and applies pressure with you.
And
but
that's not Tiny.
Tiny wasn't really able to do that. So I think, like, pick the NPR Viper again, but pick some POS 4 that also applies pressure that allows you to do this, like whatever that might be. And then ban out this Oracle, and I think you have a very different game, because this Hunter Naga Siren doesn't get to snowball as hard. Maybe you just have to ban out a Razor, because you know that where Banana likes to pick melee cores, you know he doesn't like to pick ranged heroes.
Fantastic NPR heroes. We saw Clockwork banned out, we saw Dawnbreaker banned out, we saw Timbersaw banned out.
Yeah, but I mean, I think the first pick Viper's totally fine. I think I like that pick. It's just that you need to secure your lanes better as
hoBBit also 116 games on Shadow Shaman, 63.8 win %. from the safe lane, yes, but that does. Oh wait, no, Emu is in the off lane. Sorry, I am reading the wrong. I'm reading the wrong one. In which case, the stats are against you there, hoBBit. You should have won that. We're seeing Earthshaker, but Earthshaker on Emu, Earthshaker banned out. We're seeing Rubik, only 35 games, but we're also seeing 31 games on Hoodwink. Yes, primarily as a core from the mid lane, but the experience and the just again and again nature of the 31 games. Yes, only 31 games on Emu, but here's also Archon 1. We're IO. I know we joked about it. Emu has 71 games of IO with a 45.8% win rate. Yes, as a core from the safe lane, but he has played 20% of his games in the off lane and 26 in support. The fundamentals are there to be able to, ideally, IO is a literal stand-in lane with you hero. You have to be next to a hero to have any impact.
I don't think the IO fixes their draft though. Like IO Viper isn't really a lane.
No.
It's not like it doesn't apply the pressure in the right way, if that makes sense. Like it gives you sustain and lets you stand there, which is good for like these Slardar, Legion Commander offlaners that want to just like CKs or whatever. But I just want to see them give. I feel like this Tusk was a block pick, and it really, I don't know, messed with the ideas that they were trying to put through.
Yeah,
I think you have to prioritize Emu's hero more. I think you have to first.
I'd like to address something that Neska's just said in chat, and Bean called me out for earlier in Discord. I sound so knowledgeable in the cast if only I would apply it while clicking buttons. The reason I sound knowledgeable in casts is I don't have to I don't have to put 80% of my button pressing I don't have to put 80% of my brain power to press the buttons. In the cast, 100% is about sounding like a fucking god. It's about bullshitting. Normally when I play, all my brain power is on pressing the buttons.
Hear me out. What if we picked Emu Sven, the POS4 Sven? Very good with the shot.
Amosff, can you get in the broadcast channel?
Oh yeah, sure.
Right, I'm gonna be back 1 minute after dropping that bombshell.
It's been so long since I've had to pay attention to that. So we're seeing Pugner having been played in. Oh wait, no, this is just the Dota buff team for Bommy's Bad Boys. This isn't like the real Bommy's Bad Boys. This is the meme Bommy's Bad Boys. Hang on.
Looks like Ari's making some swaps for balance. All of the players from Bommy's Bad Boys are being swapped to the Dire, and all of the players from Live Off
Oh, this will be for the pip.
Yeah, Eri found out how the prioritization works finally for lobbies, like we're doing a series.
Catch Munt tapping up Eri to be the next big ESL tournament admin. I say it as a joke, but also no.
Dude, I'd love to work for ESL. What I wouldn't love is moving to Germany.
I mean, if ESL pay my moving fees at Munt.
I want to be able to get post on a fucking Monday and go to the shop on a Sunday.
I do church, so not being able to do anything on a Sunday doesn't matter to me. So, we're seeing Bommy's Bad Boys in their most recent series. They did pick Zeus twice, it did get banned out. Do you think Live Laugh Luton can play against a mid Zeus?
I mean, it all depends on their draft, I feel. I don't think, like, Zeus, good hero, Bommy plays it well, but I don't think it's something, like, you can't, under any circumstance, let through. If they build the draft to play into it, they can definitely deal with it.
Definitely, but also in neither of those games they picked Vi Oracle. I think
That's
they
true.
were holding via Oracle for the series that they. Oh, Ari
10
put the pip in
seconds
the wrong
remaining.
place.
Radiant team ban.
I think they were holding via Oracle until the. I do think Bommy's Bad Boy. Correct me if I'm wrong here, Jesper. I do think Bommy's Bad Boys saw Live Love Luton as their challenging series in this bracket.
That
in this
is
group.
very true. If you'll
Dire
remember,
team
in
ban.
one of the games against Wogan's Winners, I believe either the first or the second Oracle did make it through, and they didn't pick it. So scoping it up on the first pick when it goes through in this series, very indicative that they would they would
It's
commit
looking
to
like
this
it was
series.
the
10 seconds
second
remaining.
game. Oracle did not get banned. In
Yeah.
the first game, Oracle
5
was the
seconds
first
remaining.
ban by Wogan's Winners.
Yeah, that's true. Because the
Uh,
second game, they
Radiant
devoted
team
4 of their
ban.
bans to banning 4 of the heroes from the previous game.
Yes. That being Shadow Demon, Timbersaw, Faceless Void, and
Dawnbreaker.
Dawnbreaker. They banned Dawnbreaker first, which I do think was a wise choice.
10
Dawnbreaker very
seconds
powerful
remaining.
right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was about
Wogan's Winners
to
had
say
first pick both
Dawn-
time.
5
Had
seconds
first pick
team pick.
in the first game and
Dawnbreaker's
second
going to
pick in
make
the
it through
second
the
game,
draft.
and they banned Undying second ban both times.
Yeah, I had no
Radiant
doubts.
team
Bommy's Bad Boys were going to swoop it up.
Yeah, as soon as I saw the Undying first ban, Dawnbreaker, the Nyx assassin instant counterpick. Emu securing himself a hero to do stuff. It's good to see.
I do appreciate Live Love Luton whacking out the Oracle ban though. They have learned a lesson.
10 seconds
And
remaining.
then Bommy's Bad Boys with the Earthshaker and the Lion, those are
5
targeted.
seconds remaining.
Yes, we know that the Lion player on Live Love Luton may not be the best in the world, but those are player targeted bans.
Yeah, I mean, going into a second series, being one game up, banning people's comfort heroes is definitely a shout. Because that's that best tend to be what people fall back on.
Speaking of things I was called out for earlier today, Alfard, again, called me out for talk about momentum, but I do think that coming into a best of 2, being a game up, and then banning out comfort supports does lean towards your favour. It does put you with the upper hand. You are carrying positive momentum, carrying that positive mentality.
I just want to say something here really quickly before this pick happens. I'd really like Live Laugh Luton to pick up a really strong melee carry. Like a Lifestealer or something like this to beat this Dawnbreaker in lane.
NPR Viper, I don't like it.
I think the problem here is that you know that this Dawnbreaker is going to be a POS 3 hero, and they're going to use their.
I think I played it POS 5 in one of the game against Wogan's Winners where they got it.
Okay, because
5 seconds remaining.
I'd really like to punish them showing this hero and then banning out maybe some counterpick like a Razor.
Dire team ban.
I think the problem is that your show. There's a Knight. Okay, so that's the
That
offlane.
does mean it. We're talking 4 or 5 Dawnbreaker.
Radiant team
Night
ban.
Stalker.
It was kind of complicated in the game against Wogan's Winners because I think Bird played it, but then they swapped the lanes around. So Bird ended up playing, I think, the 4 position, but in the same lane.
Okay.
That is actually almost a shame. Well, sorry, not almost a shame. We're starting to see, and it is a shame we're seeing it, partly because it was called out. We're seeing the phase 2 bans banning out FedEx, which is Bommy's Bad Boys trying to take that mental advantage as well.
I think they should be banning out this TA hero. I think it's something that FedEx is really good on. He consistently plays it well.
Well,
they're banning out the sniper, so I feel like they have to ban the OD.
He's not. He might be hiding his public match history, but I am friends with him.
Ban.
Let's go have a look at his recent matches.
FedEx has it as level 25.
His featured hero is TA.
Yeah, he's a level 25 TA player. He's a level 25 Ember player as well. Like
5 seconds remaining.
we know his hero pool. We know what
he has 221 games on TA. The last one 20 days ago.
Yeah, I mean it's
His most famous performance in an in-house, taking Roche solo,
Radiant team ban.
being DM'd to deny the Aegis, and he did it.
yeah. The Ember Spirit ban. The respect against the FedEx.
Radiant team pick.
Faceless Void ban, I like that. I think
I do enjoy. I don't hate the Disruptor ban.
I would like them to pick up a tanky POS 5. Something like a
On
Clockwork
Bommies, I
10
take it.
seconds remaining.
on Live Laugh Luton. I think Night Stalker is one of these heroes
5
where as soon as
seconds
you
remaining.
pick like some squishy ranged support that wants to cast your spells, you're admitting defeat in a
Yeah,
way.
they're gonna
Yeah.
be
Dire
for
team
Night
pick.
Stalker.
Absolutely.
Juggernaut.
We're seeing the jug.
Securing the Were Banana
Jug.
Jug this game.
I don't mind the jug.
Securing your off lane, securing your win condition.
I do.
Air quotes, win. Air
Nah.
quotes, condition.
10 seconds remaining.
Hit me with that some of that sweet tinker
5
into Night
seconds
Stalker.
remaining.
Actually,
Ooh.
Oak is Professor Oak is suggesting this could be a bait Viper. What if this is a mid Viper?
Dire
I
team pick.
don't think they would put anyone but NPR on this Viper.
I can't really see it. I don't.
At this point, personally, I agree. But also, what if?
Okay, so this
Yeah,
is
fuck
a
it.
kind of a spicy pick because
10 seconds
I
remaining.
know Viper's very adamant to play
5
Bane mid
seconds
in these
remaining.
series. I'm not quite sure if he's gonna get his way, but he might be
This
considering
could
it.
still be a. I reckon this is still a Vi Bane, but I don't think it's Vi
Yeah.
mid. In which case, I would agree with Bommy's Bad Boys. I would not be putting Vi mid against NZfedX. We've seen it across several series now. You should not be putting a non-traditional mid player against somebody who is good at mid.
I'm not saying it's a good idea. I'm just saying I know if I really wants to play it.
I see. Yeah, that's fair.
I think honestly, we talked about it slightly earlier about swapping and changing positions, and they're going to be fairly set. Live Love Luton, 3 series played, 4th series now. I would definitely say they're set in their positions. This is Bommy's Bad Boys 2nd series. All of those players can, like I said earlier, can do a passable impression in most positions if the rest of the team are comfortable. But I do not think this is the series they play around. I think this is the one where they put their best mid, BommyB, mid.
I weirdly would love to see this as a POS 1 Night Stalker. I know it sounds like a bit odd.
No, that sounds interesting.
But this is definitely the mid quap. This is because I think you could actually run this Night Stalker POS 1, have an offlane Dawnbreaker, and just like hunt people to death with a Queen of Pain as well. Like, what does this draft do to stop that currently? Like, they don't actually have much wave clear or push. So I think Luton need to pick up some heroes that stall the game. And I mean, Tinker is a hero that does that. But also you're playing Tinker into Night Stalker Dawnbreaker, which is not very good.
I mean, we're seeing chat here talk about who they'd love to see for the Live Love Luton mid. They're saying FedEx loves a flashy mid. He loves a Meepo. He loves an Invoker. Loves his Tinker. Loves it. But you're right. Tinker into Night Stalker into Dawnbreaker. Not really what you want to be searching for.
Cursed.
You see them, you drop them. You get in the air. You see them, you drop them. They die.
Yeah.
Invoker, they did. I mean, last series I was here for a Live Love Luton. I wasn't here last night, unfortunately, due to work commitments.
Yeah.
We saw Live Love Luton whack out the FedEx in Joker because it's true. He jokes it.
Silence.
I think this is a FedEx silencer. I hate to say it.
That's the hoBBit hero. That has to be the hoBBit hero.
You're probably right, but I hate to say it. This is why I hate to say it. I think this is a FedEx silencer.
I do not believe that they would last pick their POS 5.
But we
That's
also,
that's the only thing I
5
would say
seconds
about
remaining.
that.
as is mentioned, we see Live Laugh Luton once again doing the Mark Wahlberg and going
Radiant
to
team ban.
time on their reserve time.
There's no way. They ban the puck. They ban
Radiant
the
team
drow
ban.
for Bommy's bad boys.
They don't need to care. They already have that. Well, I suppose for the
Okay.
team, but
Hear me out.
what does having a drow on
Dire
Dire do
team
for them?
pick.
Bommy's bad boys are about to Spectre. I'm gonna call it now. I think they secure their lane with the Bane. It gives them a global presence with the Dawnbreaker, Night Stalker, Queen of Pain, like trio. It's really good versus this silencer. It matches up
10
well into the
seconds
Juggernaut,
remaining.
assuming that the Juggernaut doesn't roll the game.
5 seconds remaining.
If they take Spectre here, what do Live Laugh Luton take in response to not lose the game in the draft?
You need some like Lashrak maybe, or
Flashy plays could be a FedEx hero.
or maybe a Stormsbrew, but Stormsbrew into Bane is pretty awful, and into Night Stalker is pretty awful.
FedEx, 54 games on the track, a dead 50% win rate.
Both teams going down to the wire on reserve time, both only 4 seconds left.
Monkey King. Bommy's bad boys are just playing some really fast tempo.
I think that's what they need.
They want to play this game fast.
Yeah. I think tempo is what does put Live Laugh Luton on the back.
10 seconds
back foot.
remaining.
I'd like some Lashrak or DP hero here
5
for
seconds.
Live
Really
Laugh Luton.
good mid-spirit breaker game. Excellent
True.
mid-spirit breaker game.
They have 4 seconds of
I
reserve
hate
time
those
left.
words from your mouth, but you are right.
Hunka
This Kunka.
That's FedEx.
matches up really well versus the Co-op. It is a support Night Stalker? Yeah, it is. Oh, I don't like a support Night Stalker at all. Oh, that really
They might
feels
switch
horrible.
the roles around though. They've done this before on Bird and
Okay.
Rocket.
I do. I prefer Dawnbreaker as a 4 compared to Night Stalker.
Looking at the numbers, where Banana does like to play those long, farmy, late cores. Your Phantom Assassins, your Phantom Lancers, your Juggernauts, your Lunas, your Snipers.
I don't like this Monkey King matchup versus Juggernaut. Because like what happens is Monkey King goes, oh, I'm going to drop my ult. And where Banana just goes, I'm going to fucking Omnislash you before you're in your cast point and potentially deal most of your damage and then spin you to death. It's not that great. I think this game comes down to can BommyB and Rucketman hunt hoBBit to death in team fights before he gets to press his big buttons. So their team gets to press.
I
feel
hate
like
to
that's
say
the
it, I
break.
think yes.
That's like how the team fight plays, and it's whether like FedEx, Emu, and NPR can provide this screen for him to play his game well enough and him position well enough in the fights.
Yeah, it really needs to come down to whether they can break the Live Laugh Luton ranks and stop them from playing the fight the way they want to.
Yeah. Where Banana with the alternate art Juggernaut skin from this battle pass? That's definitely the sword, right?
He has been chasing that cavern.
He's a fiend. Jesus Christ.
Where Banana has like a level 700 compendium, I think.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's stupidly
That's true.
high.
See-
But he also does only have 854 matches. So maybe he has just been feeding it out.
Prepare for battle.
I'm seeing several turbo games in this list.
The classic. Super. So what I'm saying is like Omnislash is physical damage, but because you go Maelstrom, you do magic damage procs. So you get to like half health in the cast point because it's so big. And then also you get to Blade Fury with Aghanim Shard and you literally just do shred this Monkey King. Unless he builds like a BKB really fast.
I do
Yeah, he
think Bird and Rocket did the role swap there, because Nightstalk starting out with Bracer and Tango is probably going to be the core.
Yeah. So yeah, Bird has gone the Windlace Mangoes.
They've done this against Wogan's Winners, I think, as well, that Bird went the 4 and
30
Rocket took over the
seconds to
3.
battle.
I do not like
Hobbit
hoBBit
tanking
tanking the
gonna
gank.
walk right into this.
hoBBit tanking the gank. Oh, very
I can't.
nice.
I can't close the gap with the Gamma. They need to stun from Hunter. There it is.
You need Nightmare if
Hobbit
you want
is
this
dead.
kill. You need Nightmare if you want this
Yeah.
kill. This is not
Oh,
worth.
wait, no.
Oh,
I mean,
I actually
talking
think
about...
if hoBBit turned and queued, he might
FedEx
have
is running
killed.
back towards them, but they have no way to catch him.
Battle
Is a
begins.
psychopath.
Yes.
Absolutely fat.
I mean,
Absolutely
talking about
fat.
can
Bigger the gaff.
BommyB and Bird hunt down hoBBit is essentially saying, can the Crusader 4 and the Legend 4 hunt down the Guardian 1?
Big in
Yeah.
the gap.
But
I hate to pull it to ranks, but I think ultimately, and especially with BommyB in mid here against FedEx, if BommyB wins mid, I think this draws them into the mid game in a significantly ahead position.
But Kunkka is a hard counter to Queen of Pain in the lane, and I'm not sure if it's in the lane. Eri to confirm, but in the game, Kunkka literally destroys this Queen of Pain hero. So it's like FedEx. If FedEx plays the fights well, he can basically negate this Queen of Pain's impact on his backline.
The already NPR off to a much better start against the melee hero compared to
There we go.
the snake woman who just turns up with like her and all her friends.
Hunter. Yeah, this is what we like to see. Also, EB won a hero that doesn't necessarily. I mean, Bane is just like a win the lane support, but he has a better matchup here.
Already, this is going a lot better than last game.
Yes. The sponsors will be happy.
Well, the ones that are left, yeah.
God.
I mean,
Well,
at least
like,
one of the sponsors will be happy now. It's either the rest of the sponsors going to be happy, or the one that's left is going to be happy if they lose again.
Well, I hate to say it, I actually think that this continues to be a tough game for Live Love Luton. I do think that it is one. This series is one of the most well-matched of potentially the entire GOONTI International.
I've told
in terms of balance. Well, we talk about team balance on a Tuesday night in the in-house, and we talk about how, and Eri has talked about how in the GOONTI International he has said he wants the lads to play with the lads they want to play with, and balance will work itself out in the bracket.
Ooh, Hunter getting gone on here top. Oh, very nice play by Emu. Same with Vi with the Nightmare.
Stessie's Shitters being the one that they don't meet in the main event, and they just OG secret it for a few GOONTI Internationals.
Yeah.
Suggesting that there's another. Were it not for how well Stessie's Shitters play together, this could and potentially should have been that, because of how well matched they are.
I think we'll see how the groups break down. I feel like this is a classic international and now GOONTI International talk of there being a stronger or weaker group, but you know.
I think there are stronger and weaker teams in each group, but I don't think we've until today. I don't think we've seen. Actually, no. I lie. We've seen Scipio's Helm play both Monkeys and Stessie's Shitters, which I think those are the three strongest teams from Group A. But I think you're discounting these are the two strongest teams in Group B.
I think you're discounting Too Hot for Dota. I believe they are actually the dark horse of the other group.
Yes, I might be, but I am trying to shit talk them ahead of my series against them tomorrow.
Oh, Hunter is going to go down to the 5. Gets a life steal off. Might be able to, yeah, at last.
Oh, he lives because he drops the stacks. That's really nice.
Also, I do think Stessie's Shitters and Monkeys for Nothing are fairly evenly matched, and I think Scipio's Helm in theory is slightly ahead of both of them, but clearly in practice Shitters are ahead of the two that I think they're evenly matched against. So I think it's a 3-way tie in Group A, and I think it is almost certainly a 2-way tie here in Group B. I think there is a clear set of tiers in Group B, and it is Live Love Luton and Bommy's Bad Boys in Tier 1. I think it is Billionaires in Tier 2. I think it's Work in Progress and Wogan's winners in Tier 3, and I hate to say it, Goon Special Forces, you are Tier 4 of Group B.
On a tier all by themselves.
I just want to say that FedEx, after losing mid so disastrously hard last time, is ruining this Queen of Pain on this Gunky hero.
Dumping on it. 100%.
He is like crushing this boy.
Vi's gonna go
Also,
down.
Vi's
the enemy team and the safe lane for his own team are above
Where did he even
the mid
die?
lane he's dumping.
Jesus.
Yeah, they chased him all the way up to the high ground.
Also, NPR did just show that he had a ward up here by spitting up the high ground.
Yeah, but I think that Vi is like just blaming luck for the kill. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure
I mean,
if Vi will actually realise.
Did he buy a sentry?
I mean,
he
there
has a
would have
sentry.
He
been
had a
the
sentry before.
Okay.
there would have been a 50-50 to miss uphill, wouldn't there? I think that might be what he's referring to.
Well, he was dead anyway because he had
He
two
had
ticks
the
of
poison
poison
stacks
sticks.
on him.
He had 4 poison stacks
Oh,
on him
right,
already
yeah.
and had 2 ticks left. He was already dead. Not the uphill miss wouldn't have mattered.
I don't think he knows. He does not know about the ward.
Rocketman's gone double bracer on Night Stalker.
Can we talk about the fact that it's night time and the fact that this Night Stalker is being zoned out by a +5 silencer?
Yeah, it's really criminal.
It's really criminal. Like he should, if he had boots,
If he had
already
boots, he kills.
instead
he
of the
kills
fucking
hoBBit.
bracer, then he'd just be
Yeah.
he'd have at least 2 kills in this lane already. Like if he
I
had boots.
completely agree. I also, yeah, look at this. He's got
Like-
the boots. They kill.
Like this
like-
is all because of the boots.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely need the boots by the first night time.
Like there's no point just
Yeah.
living in the lane. Like when you could be killing the support. There's no point. Where's FedEx gone? Oh my god! Look at FedEx.
It's got the invis on top.
But he can't catch the bait. He has to go for the Monkey King because of the nightmare disruption. He's waiting his time.
Oh,
He's
there's-
waiting for his moment.
Waiting for NPR to push it
There
up.
we go. This is he's overextended. now.
Turn,
This is
here
done.
we go.
Oh,
This
and
is it. There's
really
both.
well played by Emu, by the way.
Massive.
He was playing on the Bane, so Vi wasted his save as well.
Yeah,
Very nice play.
that
Good
was
team
I
coordination.
like the coordination, but that was criminal. How long he had to wait there? That's
I know it was very bad, but
I mean, I like the idea, but what a fucking terrible play.
Klaus is suggesting, sorry to call this one particular thing and petty personal thing out on stream. Klaus is suggesting I've lost my legitimacy for putting Goon Special Forces at the bottom tier of Group B. Klaus is also assuming I've ever cared for his opinion about my legitimacy.
Oh no, apathy
there's-
is one weakness.
look at
Klaus's
what's happening to
legitimacy
hoBBit
for
now.
me-
Yeah,
to me, has never existed.
all because of the boots. Like all because of the boots.
Literally just because of the boots. Like changes how the lane works. I also didn't like the side to pick into this Night Stalker, but this
Oh, sorry.
our
we
Monkey
missed,
King is dying again. To be fair, at least it's only hoBBit dying, while on the safe lane for the Dire, 2 deaths on the Monkey King.
We're looking for a gank in the bot lane from Bommy. Bommy with the DD
yeah,
bottled
we're
up.
seeing him
No
come in.
ult though.
He's not. He's maxing Shadow Strike.
Maxing Shadow Strike.
Okay, lads.
They're looking for a
that's-
dive, and there's
They
no
don't-
one
Oh,
here.
And there's
That is
nothing there.
Where Banana reading
There is
the gang.
Literally,
Nothing in that Radiant bottom lane.
literally, where banana?
Where Banana?
Their banana.
Well, at least they know where he is not.
Somewhere.
By process of
else.
elimination,
I don't
within
like this.
a certain amount of time, they can find out where he is.
I don't like FedEx farming the enemy jungle. Donde el banana.
FedEx farming the enemy jungle is concerning.
He
But
should
they
have been
did
pressuring
take
the
away
mid
the
tower.
mid lane easy camp.
He
Here
wants
comes
to.
the
Ah, no
torrent,
self
and now the bow.
Oh,
and
that
there's
was
the
such a
sleep.
bad
Well
move.
played from Vi.
He perfectly.
Oh, FedEx! You
Vi
fucking idiot!
gets away.
You
Incredible.
fucking idiot!
Incredible work from Vi.
What are you doing?
Oh, that's it.
FedEx.
It is
He-
very tricky.
Do you know what?
FedEx is right, it was a bit.
By dropping the nerds.
That nightmare save was actually perfect, by the
It
way.
was very, very good.
He dodged the boats because FedEx didn't perfectly chain stun, which allowed him to live. Bird. Oh, dead banana.
Oh, +2. The first of many, hopefully.
I finally found.
He's getting smart.
You finally found some brain.
Also, I will give chat a gift, seeing as I've let them know my thoughts on Group B. I'll let them know my thoughts on the tier list of Group A. So in the top tier, it is along with, and I think beneath them we have, and then definitely, but also, and then at the bottom, I think it's average roll for guys.
I love the bit.
Very cursed.
I love the commitment to the bit. So you got that soundboard working then that you were talking about?
Yeah, but they're also I can only have like 6 sounds on it because I didn't pay money and I refused to pay. Let's just double check here. Hang on, sorry, I have to click like 3 buttons and go to Chrome for it.
They're trying to set up a gank on FedEx with 6 on Vi.
They still do not have ult on Bommy. I doubt the amount of burst damage that they have.
Another nightmare save.
He didn't ult on FedEx. I think if he ults, he actually kills Bommy.
I don't think he expected that to actually work.
No.
Sorry, so for the soundboard, I either have to pay £6 a month, £12 a year, or lifetime 25, and I'm absolutely not fucking doing that.
Well,
£25
it depends how committed you are to using the soundboard.
I mean... Oh, dude, you got the fucking Final Fantasy engagement noise? Oh, no, that's the... It's not Final Fantasy, it's Metal Gear Solid, right?
They're just taking the mid tower for free. I'm not really sure what's going on here.
Yeah. Well, it's not nighttime.
Bringing it back.
I thought that they were going to be rotating for this. They have Dark Ascension.
I hate to say it, I think them losing mid tower.
Oh, they saw the fucking Tidebringer.
This is going to be a dead Rucketman? Question mark. There's the X. No shit.
Such a nice save by Bane. He stopped the silencer global.
Suction!
Oh my god. Bane
is going to go down for this, but this has allowed the rest of the team to come in.
Oh, but the 2-man torrent. Oh, and here comes the poison. Here comes the fun.
The Pepe, the Spitter.
Oh god!
Bommy's committing onto FedEx here.
A load of apes have appeared.
Apes together strong. Oh, the apes are no longer together.
Run! The apes are weak. Retreat! The apes are weak.
Such nice stun there.
They have so much chasing power here. hoBBit actually already respawned.
hoBBit! Hit him, you fuck!
He doesn't have mana for Omnislash. So I do.
Oh, he's fine though. Hunter's dead. Yeah. Why is Bird still here?
I just want to say that Vi played that fight so perfectly. He walked up behind the silencer and nightmared as he was casting Global and then got a full Fiend's Grip off on him, which meant that, you know, they were able to cast all their spells, get the Dawn ult in, and effectively take the fight. So,
yeah, that was balancing on a thread for
very clutch play
there and fight put like that. It was very
the cowbell sound has been requested, and from what I understand, that does a dinging. So this is the closest I've got.
Ding, 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 mother.
Very good.
There are also no other Dota sounds in the library, otherwise I've got coming through with the woo.
Keep it clean.
No.
Oh god! Run! Give up on the kill. Oh Jesus! Did you see him?
Oh my god! The glaive!
Did you see
it's
that?
Like a Puma glaive.
Tofeh, you ever seen the film Wanted, where they curve the bullet? That's what it was.
Oh my god! Yes.
Curving the bullet. Oh
it's
my
a
days.
very nice back shot by hoBBit there. You'll have to see.
They could fucking. I make more Wanted references than a normal person should.
Oh, Hunter's getting caught here.
Hunter on the
Hunter's 100% dead.
100%.
He walked back into the boat!
He walked into the
boat. He
boat.
was out!
Guys, hoBBit has +8.
+8?
+8 at 14 minutes. If you look at net worth though, Bommy's bad boys are struggling on their safe lane and
Just
mid
to
lane
check
core.
something, I'm gonna gift a sub.
Okay.
Why is it not letting me do it with PayPal again? What the
Dyer's
fuck is
top
this?
tower is under attack.
They're moving
God,
to
We're
the
supposed to
bot
do it
lane.
straight away. What the fuck? PayPal, where the fuck have you gone?
Where Banana
I was
getting
supposed to
out.
say gift a sub and then click a button.
Where Banana, do not walk up this high ground. You are a psychopath. Oh, he's gonna
He's
die.
done it. He has spin. No
Yeah,
grip
but-
though. No
The-
grip.
The Bane was in the wrong place. Like,
I was actually given the wrong kind of Bane.
also, please buy clarities on Where Banana. You don't have mana to cast your spells.
I need to change the sub notification to the sick pig.
Yeah, where is the pig, Redalus?
Oh, I don't know. I should have done it. Like the problem is I had to download the YouTube short as an MP4, then separate the audio, and then upload them separately to fucking Streamlabs.
Isn't that what Audacity's
Dyer's
for?
top tower is under attack.
Yes.
That's what I was gonna use to
there's a
separate
fight
the
mid lane.
for the love of God don't put
Yeah, that's
FedEx
fine,
on the wing
hoBBit.
condition
Global comes
hoBBit.
out.
soundboard.
Horrible.
Just pressing
Global coming
global
off. That's-
casually.
Horrible. Oh, but where banana?
It shouldn't have been casually. We should have talked about where this Radiant team was.
FedEx with
Ooh,
an
that's a
arcane
really
rune.
nice
on a
triple
so
stun.
far back.
FedEx arcane rune and a DD.
Does land a
he's
massive
been
boat
gripped
that's
though.
already 2 dead.
Yeah.
It is looking.
Down goes FedEx to scream. He doesn't want it to, but it's happening.
Meanwhile,
Where
feel
Banana needs to
like-
get the fuck out and farm, but NPR is stealing the space.
They just press global and then continue to fight into 5 of them. But I don't.
Radiant's middle tower is
Some
under
very
attack.
questionable plays come out.
Somebody hit FedEx's favourite chat wheel of space created because NPR is 100% taking the space that.
I'm not sure that's still his
Radiant
favorite. I think that's a bit cheeky might have taken it.
Radiant's
Oh,
top
that's a bit
tower is
cheeky.
under
That's
attack.
true.
Yeah, I don't know.
do chat out
Then again, NPR was at the Radiant tier
Oh,
2
Bird maybe a
when the
bit
whole
far
dire
forward
team was
here.
in mid.
He's thrown the hammer,
Where
and that's
Banana
made
is
him silence.
Taking a kill, no.
No.
NPR using
Being
a
killed.
finally using
And I got
his
rockets for this.
Is a kill on the Night Stalker though, and I don't think Live Laugh Luton can chase.
Plus
Bommy's
2.
bad boy overstaying there.
I
Well,
think they've lost their ability to chase.
You're absolutely happy with that trade if you're Bommy's bad boys though. Hunter's farming up in the top jungle.
very true.
I don't
You
really
do
know.
hate-
I don't really know why Bird decided the best thing for him to do was to throw the hammer and silence himself, but it
Yeah.
did. But it worked out in the end. So
There was an opportunity for Vi getting caught out dewarding here.
Try to buy
Oh
himself.
no.
Takes over the
Emu.
nightmare. That's criminal.
Bird proving that
Obviously,
Dawnbreaker's a
I'm
balanced
gonna
hero.
Dyer's bottom
Yeah,
tower
this
is
is
He's
bad.
gonna
you
follow
can't.
him
You
straight
can't
into the
go.
grave.
You can't go and do stuff by yourself like this. Not as these two supports.
Well, the problem is that Emu got greedy trying to right-click the Bane and got nightmared, and then just the fight.
Yeah, if I got
over.
the few seconds of nightmare and then still got the nightmare on Emil, which allowed
Yeah.
him to walk away.
I hate to be a cocktease to Live Laugh Luton sponsors,
That's
but
a grip on FedEx.
it's currently
Both the boys are
leaving
coming in.
one-sided.
Oh my god, yeah, FedEx is definitely dead here.
FedEx,
Maybe
more
not
like
so much.
FedEx.
Do not TP in. Oh, okay.
Leave. Everybody leave. Web and Honor, you should be in top still.
Oh god, they want more.
I mean,
Fucking
NPR
man
has
wants blood.
no escape.
Web and Honor abandoning
Like-
these 2 counts top to go to the Ancients.
I just think, like, this really is the timing for Bommy's Bad Boys to do stuff. And
Yeah.
NPR's gone this Atos build, but he's playing like he's gone Dragonlance.
He's playing
Do
like
you
he's
know
got
what I mean?
BKB as well.
Well, he's built this Atos item because he's identified that it's a good game for it, which I think it is. But then he's like not changed his playstyle to enable his usage of it. He's just like still AFK hitting creeps.
I found emo.
Really nice silence into Nightmare there.
Very, very good. He got shard? Oh yes, he's got the shard on the
shard.
Rucketman.
Yeah,
I don't
it's so
really like it before another item, but he has gone this bracer, so I don't know.
Yeah, he's got stats. It'll do.
It'll
We're
do.
about to see Sanj and Kaya on this Queen of Pain, but that's a big
Oh,
X.
Oh, you are not
And
letting him get
oh,
away.
here we
No,
go.
absolutely not. They're
Oh,
burning the
fuck
Omni
Dead
as
Bommy
well.
B.
Terrible Omni
Fantastic
slash!
silence, but maybe a waste of Global.
You could have just
I-
fucking right-clicked him. You didn't have to Omni him, lads.
I believe you can
That's
say
two ults used
they
for
wanted that kill.
then.
They really, really wanted that kill.
Yeah. Well, this is Luton's time to do stuff. There's no nighttime, so you're literally 4 heroes and a literal creep on Bommy's bad boys, and there's no night dark ascension for a bit, so they want to get
only
stuff
30
done.
seconds though, with both Omni and Global down.
Yeah,
I'm not
they
quite sure
need
what
to...
they're going to be able to do in that time.
Oh, this time Live Laugh Luton have got the balanced Philosopher's Stone. Bird's
They
about to die
found,
though.
Bird, yeah. He's not getting out of this one.
Oh, that was a really nice play by Emu.
Oh, there's a...
Oh, he...
I heard by
Oh my god, he lived.
He gets out. The delay is going to hurt
Bommy
me.
B.
now.
Ooh, Bommy's in on the rest of them though. That's a 4-man spree.
Oh, that's a really big boat.
Look at him!
But
They're gonna get FedEx here. I don't think
FedEx
Hunter
is
can catch any of these
isolated.
other...
oh, that's
Oh.
such a nice
Look
target.
at that.
He's losing all, he needs to run. He's losing all of his life to the rum hangover.
Yeah.
Run, FedEx!
Rocket is
Rocketman's
gonna
gonna
catch
kill
up to
him.
There's no way he gets out there.
Meanwhile,
And
the
they
rest
find
of the
Emu.
team ditching Emu.
And Bommy's bad boys going into Rose.
They're going to attempt to get the Roshan. It's a bit ambitious. I'll
I
be
don't
I
honest.
don't
think they can Roshan, I'll
We
be
have to
honest.
live for it. Especially since after this Dark Ascension ends, the nighttime is gonna be gone.
I feel like Vi has been getting such good grips on FedEx every fight. Like, FedEx is going in there with his BKB and his ult, and the team are ditching. It's just not working out. Hunter not de-aggroing the tower, unfortunately for him. Where bananas?
They are staying very close to the
They
how
see
low
Emu
Hunter
saw
is.
Hunter,
Oh boy,
but he's
there's not a way to get
grading.
free.
I do not like this Manta style, really.
On Where Banana.
On where banana? I mean, you know you might play into a shard on the Queen of Pain, but it doesn't really do anything against the Night Stalker. I'd like to see maybe an Sanj and Jesper instead.
Big
Oh,
smoke.
this is a really big fight. BommyB
Bommy's
should
bad
die
boys are
here.
Very much overstaying you're welcome.
Oh, they're actually going to get the. They're actually going to get
That's
Vi
so
by accident. with the
Racket
Omni
commits
Slash.
the BKB
And-
without any nighttime.
Yeah, that's the 10-second BKB. Oh, that's really unfortunate.
Sorry, I've missed the last couple of fights due to a conversation about wine, but it looks like Live Laugh Luton are looking to get back in the game.
That was definitely
They-
a good fight for them. Bommy's bad boys overstayed their welcome by a large margin there.
Alphard also supporting the Vi MVP so far. True. Did we even give an
I
MVP
don't
for last
like to
game, by
say
the way?
No, we don't do that here anymore. We do it sometimes when we remember to.
Okay, sorry, yeah.
Maybe when
So
maybe
far-
when,
Only give them out when they're worthy.
Playing incredibly well in this game though.
I do actually think
every-
Vi probably was the MVP last game as
I
well.
would agree
so
with that. What can
No,
we do?
absolutely. I do think it absolutely was Vi, but I refuse to give him that title. So
Well, it's a shame you're not in control of the broadcast.
yeah,
Lamau.
the
I mean, I
Weatherman
could
segment
be.
holds
I'll
zero
open OBS
power.
right now. You.
Dire's bottom
I
tower
don't know
is
if you
under
knew that
attack.
was in the contract, but the Weatherman segment holds no power over the broadcast, unfortunately. BommyB,
We are starting to get the 4-staffs on Live Laugh Luton, which are going to be very
Yes.
good against Monkey King Ult and Night Stalker and
Yes.
Dawnbreaker.
and Dawnbreaker.
Basically, all the circles that they're looking to draw on the ground, 4-star is going to be good against.
By the way, Bommy's bad boys are queuing up 2 more BKBs. They have one on their Monkey King net just now. They obviously have one on the Night Stalker, but the Dawnbreaker isn't buying Shard, but is buying BKB.
I think this is a long lead on the Quap BKB though.
Yeah,
I mean, they want to be able to use it to break out of the silence, then they.
Yeah, but I think once they, I agree. But once they get these BKBs, these team fights are going to become very difficult for Luton. I think for a small period of time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Until you burn out the 9-seconders, it's going to be like NPR should not be here. You can see
Nighttime
there's
is
a
back
Night
online.
Stalker on the lane.
Yeah.
Like Night Stalker could ult if he suspects anything and just go in.
NPR,
Exactly.
he gets out.
Good. The one time it was acceptable to retreat, NPR, well played. Not really feeling this Nyx impact, I'll be completely honest.
I think it's had some. Oh, they just smoked right under a ward.
Did they see
By
it
the
though?
way-
That's the important thing. No one pinged it from their team,
I-
and they are just
I-
hanging
It doesn't
out.
look like they know.
But also, they are going into them at night time, which.
This could be a free Bane though.
Oh,
They've lost it.
FedEx uses
They've
his
got
combo.
a grip on where Banana.
Oh, that's
can
really
cancel
nice play
this
from
easily.
hoBBit.
I do have that nice one.
hoBBit is gonna be taken out, but haven't gotten.
BommyB is
level up,
about to get
gonna be
caught,
happy.
I believe.
Oh,
Yeah.
where Banana does not get his full Omni off. That's not good.
That's big.
Rocketman's
That's
dying
dead
as a rocket
BommyB
there.
though.
Oh, they are taking this fight. Wow.
FedEx using his BKB
Yeah,
to good
Hunter.
effect.
Hunter, you have no ult.
Bird TPing out.
Hunter, you can't take this fight. The healing ward's still on.
Dead
Yeah.
Hunter. Are they
Very
going
good
to?
fight.
Are they going to just pick a lane and go down it? FedEx takes camp. Emu leaves. Where Banana is doing something.
They're
taking
taking the shrine.
Dire's top
I would.
tower is under attack.
Oh, I don't think they can do it in time, but I would have loved to see them try to do Roche. I'd love to see where Banana hit lane creeps and not this jungle camp.
Why
Or this
FedEx
jungle
is
camp.
doing the cool farm camping thing again? He's gone to the exact same 2 camps again.
FedEx, the heroes are dead. Go mid. Go mid.
Furious.
Oh, Jesus.
He's
Jesus. I'm sorry for that. I knocked my microphone there.
I'm not shaking and crying.
Amos is fuming. I love it.
Mad. He's gone halberd on. FedEx is not building like a win condition. FedEx is literally building.
He's
like
listening to the sponsors.
I would love to see him build an Assault Cuirass this game, though.
Do you know what
I
this
think
is,
it's-
Tofeh? This is mid-1 Kunko.
Does
Yeah,
anyone
this
know
is Team
FedEx's real
Secret
name so I can
mid-1
yell at him harder?
I think it's FedEx.
This is mid-1 Kunko, isn't it?
This is mid-1 Kunko. Mid-1 patented this build when he was playing mid for Secret.
NCR dodging the gank. Oh, via
FedEx has
smoke.
been in enough stacks where I
That's so
have
close
yelled
to
the
break.
words objective-based game that I don't know what the fuck he was just doing. I hate to say it, but Live Laugh Luton deserved to win. FedEx personally deserves to lose off of that.
We'll give him an LVP.
I think
I know we don't do
I do think the
valuable
problem-
players on this stream, but that's a fucking L, fam.
Are they smoking up again on the Cloth Luton? They seem to be gathering up for something. Do they go for some
I think
mass?
they're just re-securing their jungle.
Yeah.
I think they have smoke on anyone. Dead end.
Global Silence is back up, so they're probably ready to fight again. Oh, that's an Elven Tunic. That's really nice for the Monkey King versus this Juggernaut.
He's not an elf though, he's a monkey.
True.
True. Law-friendly stream.
This is a law priority stream. Sorry, why does Monkey King not have his Monkey King bar? Where is it? Huh?
He's lost it, he can't find it.
He has a voice line when he buys it. He's like, wait, why
Yeah.
do I have to pay for this?
Yeah, that's very good.
Are they gonna do a smoke finally? They're just grouped up. Like you've not really got any items you're waiting for, lads. Like you're just there it is.
Radiant's top tower is under
Finally.
attack.
Right,
They
okay.
found the smoke button.
Lead with Emu.
Oh.
You see Vi on the creep wave. You know Vi's
I think-
there.
They find nothing.
They're actually avoiding Vi.
No,
They're
Oh,
gonna
no,
why
no,
they
no,
shouldn't
they're
be.
gonna take the
That's
kill.
a pop and a kill.
Oh, that's a quap death. Oh,
No.
Excellent
think
play
it-
from BommyB.
Yeah, they move up
FedEx
slightly,
Excellent
wasted.
though.
play from BommyB.
if FedEx had an X marked a Vi there,
Is that
I
enough for them
think-
to go Roche?
I think it is.
Probably.
I haven't
yeah.
burned anything.
They have to go right now though. They have to start.
Yeah, you like it's. I think without grip, it's kind of hard.
I don't think but Boiz can take a fight without it.
They're about to.
Also,
lose
it's
time,
about
but
to
it
be
would have
daytime
to-
in 5
yeah.
seconds.
They would have
So-
to commit Dark Sanction if they wanted to contest it, and that's be interested in doing any of that.
They know that it's happening.
As
but
much
they're
as they
giving it-
hate objectives, I do have to commend Livloff. I mean, Roche is an objective, but I refuse to recognise him as one.
Did Radiant just scan the pit?
Why? Why?
things you love to see.
They scanned the pit just before they picked it up. Like,
I have
there was a-
questions.
you know,
I-
there's
Please
a
tell me somebody is
sentry
recording those
outside
comms.
the pit. They could see if anyone came in.
For the eventual goon site, can we have a clip of what Radiant scanning that pit for goon site
Radiant's
Oh,
bottom
Please.
guys, they are
I'm going to
recording all their
with comms?
They are recording all their comms. I told them to record their comms on Live Love Luton.
I'm gonna start doing it from tomorrow.
I will
Didn't do it last
posit
week, and I
that
should've.
FedEx did that scan.
It's
It's because I can't imagine anyone else doing it.
FedEx-
Can I?
Yeah, but why? Why?
Why does FedEx
FedEx-
Who
scan
on
it?
that team is going invis?
It could be a misclick, right? It could be a legit.
How?
The
How do you
fuck it is.
misclick the scan
What were they
button?
trying to click?
It depends on what your
Who
hotkeys
has
are
scan
set.
on a hotkey?
It's automatically on a hotkey.
It's like
Is
F
it?
something.
Yeah,
I have it on
if you mouse over it, it's automatically on. It's on P automatically.
Yeah, P
Let
by
me
default.
change that fucking shit to something I'm never gonna press.
What was he trying to press that he pressed
Why
P?
would you
I don't know.
press P?
It,
Nice.
I don't know.
Can I
Why
just
not?
talk? Can I just talk about that smoke thing?
No,
I'm
you're
just
gonna keep
every
talking about the scan.
Every time somebody smokes, I'm gonna assess whether it was a good or smoke or not. I think that was a medium level smoke because the lanes were in like the
Don't
middle
do
of the map.
this. Don't try and like make a
They
tier
rate the
list of
On a
smokes.
scale,
But
Tofeh, there is one tier
but-
1 on the map,
one-
and it is the Radiant tier 1
one-
top.
one thing that is really interesting about what
Actually-
we're talking about here is like, so you were saying that you were really upset with FedEx for not taking objectives, bot, right? But the problem is they took a fight in their jungle near no objectives. But because they took this fight in the dire jungle, it meant that they were closer to objectives they actually fucking care about, like this mid tier 2 or Roshan.
Yeah,
let them, like,
no. That's not what I'm
move
calling
into
them out.
something else.
I'm not calling them out on taking a fight near no objectives. I'm calling them out on taking a fight, winning it, and then one of them doing nothing. The carry taking the outpost. FedEx running up mid, getting halfway, and then going to farm the hard camp in dire jungle.
Yeah, well, that's because his carry farmed a medium camp and then a large camp towards his own ancient.
No, but like, no, literally, though. Tough, you
Exactly,
understand,
exactly. What the fuck?
right? Tough, you understand, though, right?
Objective-based game,
Like,
you've
I
won a
don't-
fight.
Oh, hang on, here
Two
we
of you
go.
are dead, 3 of them are dead, including the ones that matter.
Vi gets
Where the
away.
fuck are you when the wave is here?
Like,
Well,
Vi
because
gets
they-
away.
really good at interrupting
Yeah.
these
Boiz
combos.
playing
from
really
FedEx.
well.
Yeah. The siege, though, the siege has
This is-
arrived. The
This
Viper
is also the
siege-
4th BKB finished on Bommy's Bad Boys. BommyB just got his in. So they have 4 BKBs on everyone
Ooh.
right now.
They are taking the fight.
Shit,
Oh.
where
Oh
shit?
no, the ult!
Did the X cancel the ult, or did the silence?
The silence cancelled the Doorbreaker ult.
Hunter's getting
Hunter's just
killed.
down,
The
and the
dead
lucky
monkey,
bash!
This is a half on Dawn
Oh
and
my
Night Stalker separately. Vi running away. Exclamation mark MPR, exclamation mark Vi.
Emu!
BommyB X'd, torrented, but it missed. Disarm.
Oh, the first hit
Clicked
dash.
by WebBanana. Rocket about to get found, but they should be running up mid because it's an objective-based game.
Rucketman played that fight almost perfectly. He basically,
We're throwing around random words. Pistachios, I'm allergic. You owe me an EpiPen. You fucker.
yeah, because he stopped Where Banana omni-sashing for so long to enable his team to take the fight, but I think they just like have such a big net worth advantage on Luton that it's really tough.
Yeah, like it was a condition we were talking about earlier. If Bommy can break the ranks of Live Laugh Luton and like dictate how the fight is gonna be played, they can take these fights. And even though like Rucket can control a couple people or can't control all of them, and that Global Silence ended up just destroying the start to that fight.
No, completely. And it, as we were saying in the draft, this is like one of them needs to commit to this silencer in the fights, and hoBBit just got to sit there because they committed onto FedEx on the quap.
That was Hunter's 8-second BKB, and all that happened was he just got omni slashed and died. That's all that happened to him.
he got triple bashed in omni, by the way, and he was like mid cast point on his ult. It was very sad.
We talk about the net worth advantage, and I do think it is worth mentioning because Where Banana is now 8k ahead of Hunter.
Huge.
Hunter is the third highest net worth on his team and the 6th in the game. FedEx is beating BommyB by about 2.5k.
Oh, huge global.
Hunter is beating no.
Here comes the torrent storm.
Was a team fight bot or Where Banana's killing bird?
The torrent storm, they're together.
Oh, the sun is destroying them.
There's a huge
fight is over by Skeletons.
The run buff, this Kunkka just does not take damage. He just doesn't take damage between the run buff and the run buff and fucking healing ward. This is why you pick these two heroes together.
He's got Cloak of Flames, Heaven Halberd, BKB, and the run buff. Like, he's such a tanky strength core. Very nice place.
Some context on what run buff is.
So the ghost ship. You see, like, the ship drops like a trail behind it as it goes. If the ship passes through you, you get 40% damage reduction. That then, when that buff runs out, you then slowly take the damage over like 3 seconds or something. You can't die from it, but it can reduce you to 1 health.
Much like Gale from Veno.
Yeah, it's
it's like the Poison Nova.
Like
not Gale.
It'll basically just it'll delay the damage for about 10 seconds. But while that's going on, if you've got healing ward down at the same time, you're outscaling the damage that you reduced, kind of thing.
Yeah,
because it's applied over time. So if you do the heals in between,
I would like to see that mechanic on a couple more heroes. It does damage over time, but it will only ever reduce you to 1, but can't kill you. Kind of a.
It's like
I don't want it to be widespread, but it's disappointing. It's only on Veno and Kunkka.
It's that kind of
unless
the ghost ship. The ghost ship being like damage delay, like that's what really kind of brought the POS 4 Kunkka like to life back in the day.
And also that you used to get full range X marks the spots on level 1.
Yeah, it was 1,000. It was 1,000.
It was 1,200.
Yeah,
level 1.
And it was like, okay, I'm level 2. I have torrent X marks. Let's go kill the enemy mid.
It was so good.
I miss it.
Roshan may spawn in 3 seconds.
Let's have a look. When is it up?
1 minute 20.
Minute and a half.
Oh, this is a really unfortunate TP from the Dawnbreaker.
Okay.
Oh my god. FedEx saw the TP, but just walked straight in.
As FedEx would say, grow up.
Unbelievable. FedEx, you're dog shit.
1-0.
You would say. Back in the game.
Back in the game. Pig in the gaff.
I want Radiant. I want Luton to walk up to this top wave and push this tower right now.
Push the tower.
Look at where this wave is. They're backing off.
NPR
what are they doing?
And we've seen a lot of NPR games. We know that NPR is a very static gamer. They might be waiting for second
NPR's a static gamer.
Yeah, but look at this wave that's pushing in. Like,
this wave's enormous.
Nobody from Bommy's Bad Boys is coming to deal with this.
They are now.
There's just free damage on this tower.
This is Viper Shard damage as well.
Yeah, dude. Like this. That's what I mean. I'm glad that they did the play that I asked because it was,
Roshan up. You can see what they're going to go check right now. They're going to check it.
10, 9,
Emu going
8,
to check Roche.
7, 6.
Dude, this
5,
is going to be the most fortunate.
4, 3,
Oh, they're going to see it. The
2,
lingering vision from Torrent.
1. Oh, no, they're not going to see
They
it.
missed it.
No! FedEx picked up a DD. Oh, they don't get to DD into Roche. Perfect.
Oh, fucking, they might do though. It's in the bot. Oh, no, he's activated it. God damn.
He's
FedEx.
literally straight away activated it.
They
This
might
wave
go,
pushing
they
on
might go
top
check
again.
it again now though, because they know it should be respawning around now.
Gee, I don't trust them to. Oh, FedEx.
Dude, they
FedEx.
do it. They know. They do
No
time the rush.
way.
Definitely
into
somebody on that
fucking
team
Roshan.
is alt-clicking that time. Alt-clicking the block. Because it's daytime now as well.
This is such a good timing. This is such good
I'm
timing.
100% sure that they have positions around daytime, but you do have BommyB pushing in mid.
But it's hard for a quap to take out siege creeps.
Yeah. Especially
That's
with
quite
this
funny,
build.
actually. That was quite funny.
80% magic resist on these siege creeps.
What is going for a hex? Night Stalker's floating 5k net worth, by the way.
And still
So-
got 2 braces.
I would just like to say that is an effective 20k net worth difference when you think about that, like,
Yeah.
in terms of practicality. So don't do this shit, because he could just buy that whole basher right now.
This
I'm
doesn't
not
make any
off by that.
sense.
Oh, shit.
That's a
Thank
very, very bad pick-off for Bommy's Bad Boys.
Oh,
Have I hit a stun yet? Well, we don't know because we're not fucking looking at you.
we're just going to give him the no in all
Correct.
chat.
Shout out to Books.
Shout out to Books.
They're doing everything they can. They're skipping.
To
crit
shout out the
rates,
books,
but the top
I've
lane
recently
is-
started rereading Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring. That's my bedtime
Bad
book.
Boys are not setting up to defend this tower
They're trying to
against
skip creep
the
lanes.
Shard Viper.
Oh god, Bird!
Bird. Oh, very nice stun from Yumi there.
Yeah, they're not gonna be able to defend these drags.
Yeah, this is they're just desperately trying to keep these other 2 lanes pushed in.
Dyer's top barracks have fallen.
Who's next? It's Rucketman. I do like the idea of like Conquer.
BommyB just goes in. Oh, they've got to
bash.
BKB off all of the globals
This is
there.
a
That's really
Dawnbreaker ult.
good.
Here we go.
Bye-bye.
Pig in the gap running away on FedEx.
Dude, these
Weapon on
torrents,
spinning at the
man.
back.
Oh,
What a
Is this a
fuck.
dead rocket?
Oh, he pushed man the ult!
FedEx. Incredible play.
This is a dead Dawnbreaker, a dead silencer.
BommyB is back. That's
Live
the
Loft Luton
as
looking
used
for a
to
Monkey King. Finding a Quap and a Monkey King.
Nice storm.
die back
They
on
have
BommyB.
Aegis and they've taken 4. They're going high
This
ground.
Might very well be a GG.
This
They're
might
going
be
high
the
ground.
end of the
They're doing it. Doing it. Doing it. Yes, Live Loft Luton. You're doing it. Doing it.
Amos furious after his day at work. He went here early after the cars.
This fucking freezer man has a lot to answer for. That's
Who
all I
orders
know.
a freezer door that's the wrong size? Like, come on!
So this is what I was talking about, the Juggernaut Monkey King matchup. Like, I know he's like hella farmed now, but he just gets to press this Omni Slash button on Monkey King and he's just
no.
fucking sad.
Take a look at FedEx for a sec and look at the item he's about to get delivered.
Refreshing. Yes, love to see it. FedEx
Can
trying hard in these
Can we
Dota
talk
games.
briefly about how much gold this Radiant team is holding? Specifically
Actually,
the
yeah,
Juggernaut,
let's have a look at
but
current
Yeah, I
also
saw that-
maybe,
Jesus!
but also maybe the Nyx.
Jug has, I did see that the Jug had 7k after that.
I,
fight.
Why is
I
the
do
Nyx
think
holding on to
Jug could buy
5k
out this.
gold?
I do think this Jug could buy out the Abyssal and not give a fuck.
He
How long
definitely
have we
should,
got left
especially
of Aegis?
when he has the Aegis. He's
We've
got
one
2
minute
minutes.
30 on
Dyer's
Aegis.
middle tower has fallen.
I mean, I think he just.
Yeah, I think
How
he's
do they even
going.
hold these racks? Oh, this
Bring
is a dead
Hunter
hunter.
I hate to say it. Mostly,
Dude, he got bashed as soon as he
also
arrived.
because
Like, come on.
I'm doing this with map pack view and net worth advantage view. I think Bommy's Bad Boys should have called GG on that last fight at the tier 3s.
Dyer's middle
Yeah.
tower.
I mean,
Dyer's middle
the series goes 1-1.
It
This
does.
goes 1-1,
Yeah.
yeah.
Live, Laugh, Loot still top the group from that. Bommy's Bad Boys only go 3-1. Luton
17-2-8
sit 5
on
and 1.
Where
The
Banana,
best
by the
score of
way.
any team in this group stage so
Yeah.
far.
I mean, Bommy's Bad Boys might still tie it tomorrow with their
Yeah.
game against Work in Progress, I believe.
Yeah.
They could. They absolutely could, and I think they will. But if we look at this as I recognise we have both Jesper and Redalus here, old school Magic players. If to borrow a competitive Magic phrase from the day, tiebreakers. Live Laugh Luton beat Bommy's Bad Boys, which means they could finish the group on the same record, but Live Laugh Luton go first. Well, they tied them, but
I mean, yeah.
I
depends
do
on the
think Live
match.
Laugh Luton played better. And if it comes down to it, I think they should probably... Because the last game wasn't a stomp, nor was it super swingy. Well, sorry, to correct myself. Last game held even, but lent Bommy's Bad Boys. This one...
I disagree. I think the other game was like was a stomp by Bommy's Bad Boys. Like hoBBit was level
Yeah.
5 at 14 minutes. They didn't really have a game on any of their heroes. I think this was a better representation of the matchup overall. But I do think Bommy's Bad Boys were taking team fights early on. They just seemed to not have an answer to this Where Banana Juggernaut.
They had some very strong team fights around the mid game.
Yeah.
But yeah, considering Where Banana was able to keep farming, build up that net worth lead, eventually they could not control these fights the way they needed to get around the team fight on Live Laugh Luton.
You do see it somewhat in the first game. You had comfort heroes in Rocket and Vi super comfort. You had hoBBit and Emu on comfort heroes. I would say Emu was one of the best performers in game 1. But there's arguments to be made for Where Banana and NPR on comfort heroes in game 1.
Enchanted,
And then
I'm
we look
sure.
at game 2 and we see comfort heroes coming out on FedEx and hoBBit and Banana and NPR, questionably, because that was game 1 as well. But then you only see comfort heroes coming out on Vi and Rocket. You don't see a comfort hero on BommyB. You don't see a comfort hero on Hunter. You don't see a comfort hero on Bird. I know Rocket was playing core as Night Stalker, but I think the Dawnbreaker, even as a support, has such a huge teamfight impact that if you're not comfortable and confident, I don't think.
I mean, I don't
should be bringing it out in such an important game.
I don't think Bird is too much to blame for his performance here. Because playing it into both
very well.
Nyx Assassin and Sinister is just almost
Really
impossible.
tough.
Like they have
Really,
two
really tough.
very reliable ways to cancel that ultimate.
I don't want to harp on about Bommy's Bad Boys too much because I think they still played the game well. But what I would like to say is I think FedEx, for me, I hate to say these words out my mouth, but I believe he was the MVP this game. I think he laned really well. He went really good items. He set the tempo for his team and made a lot of space for Where Banana to recover in this game.
Yeah.
And he got a lot of catches as well on important heroes.
Yeah, he really ruined BommyB's game, forced him to go BKB. BommyB greedily went for Kaya Sand, which meant that FedEx punished him really hard. He made loads of space for hoBBit.
Comes into it though.
But I mean, I think they reset that momentum, right? Live Laugh Luton come off this really bad loss, a pretty bad, terrible draft loss.
That's what I'm saying. Is
BommyB
BommyB has the momentum coming into it, but he gets greedy. He goes for the Kaya Sanj in a matchup that, Eri to confirm, hero by hero, FedEx should win.
Yeah, no, Quap is hard counted by Kunkka. I think he probably just doesn't know the matchup because I don't think he is a Quap player. He doesn't seem to have many matches on it.
We see it in the levels. BommyB is level 4 on Quap, whereas FedEx is 13 on Kunkka. This is what I'm saying about comfort heroes. We're seeing silver heroes coming out last game, but with the exception of Vi Oracle, we all know and respect Vi Oracle, but we're seeing gold heroes come out on the mid and the silencer, which while playing 4 officially 3 is the playmaker hero, but 4 is the hero that makes space for the plays to be made. So it's the playmaker's playmaker. If that's a very weird interpretation of it, but without the 4, the 3 will never be able to make a play, or at least never be able to make a play until late in the mid game because they're playing from behind.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this was a nice victory for Luton. I think they actually drafted well. I think they understand the problems that they ran into in the first game and solved them pretty effectively. Which
did double down on the MPR Viper, which despite the win here and a couple times in their last series, I'm not a fan of.
What were you going to say, Jesper? Sorry.
I also think the lane that FedEx had against BommyB did incredibly much for them, considering like that blunts the way Bommy's Bad Boys was able to play this early game, and that I think is a very deciding factor in how much they're able to control these team fights. Obviously, they did have their strong moments in the mid game, but it could have been a lot better if BommyB had come out of the lane in a better state.
Definitely. Okay. Red, do you have any thoughts as the Live Laugh Luton manager on this game and how your boys have performed? How the sponsors are going to feel after this?
I think that series went about as well as it could for us, honestly. The lads really pulled it together in game 2. They made some very, very questionable smokes, I'll admit, but they got there in the end. Honestly, I agree with you completely on MVP for FedEx. He was the one making everything happen. We're absolutely giving Vi MVP for game 1, though.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
I also think Vi probably deserves a bit of an honourable mention. It feels like whenever he got a good play in this game...
Speaking of the MVP for game 1, shall we grab him for a quick interview, or are we not doing that tonight?
We can do it, but we make it quick though, because I'm like about to pass out.
I might just go to bed and skip.
I mean, we can pass on interviews. This was the only reason I suggest it is because this was actually a tight series.
Yeah, we can grab like one
of each.
Yeah, we can grab one. Let's just bring all of them in here. Fuck it.
Fuck it. Let's just go in there. Oh, you're bringing them in.
Right, now we just move them all in here one at a time.
Hello.
Oh, right.
Hello, gents, and welcome to your quadruple interview.
All right.
Well,
/ dissection.
Yeah.
I'm getting the scalpels out at question 2, by the way.
Okay.
So one question I am burning to ask is, I think when you took your second rose, who scanned the pit?
That was probably me.
I mean on
you mean on the
they scanned their own rose.
Oh yeah.
So Dire scanned Roche.
The
and
questionable
then
Roche.
Radiant scanned Roche while they were doing it, and then picked up the Aegis.
Did we?
What?
Wait, what? Game 1 or game 2?
Interesting.
Game 2. We saw it.
Cannot remember that.
I didn't scan the Roche.
You finished Roche and then scanned.
I was so late. That sounds like.
Oh, I know what it was for. It was. I think it might have been FedEx because we thought, oh, his monkey sat on the trees.
Of course, it
Yeah,
fucking was. Of course, it was fucking
FedEx.
FedEx.
That's actually a good idea. I actually respect the
Yeah,
concept
because
of
we were like,
that
well, oh,
scam.
we don't have a ward for the monkey. So,
No, yeah, because
he
I
just
chopped
scanned
down.
it.
I quelling invaded one of the trees, and he targeted another one, and then we were like, oh, "Fuck, we don't have a ward, so we just scan." Yeah.
I saw that thrown out, but like I refused to believe that it could have happened. Like I hate to believe that is the reason why a scan was thrown down on a Roche that you have just finished.
Where else are we going to use it, mate? It's like
there was really no point in them to need to know where we were because they could just barrel down and we couldn't do much.
I have so many questions for FedEx, but he can watch the fucking VOD.
Mate. All I'll say is that, well played, because I have not wanted to put my face through my keyboard more than after that first game.
Yeah, it was a really rough first game.
You'll be pleased to hear.
I mean,
Vi
you let
MVP.
Oracle through, and then you.
Yeah, I thought. See, I said Oracle was a problem, and they were all in the post game when we were talking about the
almost
drama
didn't
game
ban
2.
Oracle.
you were like, "Oh no, Oracle's fine, whatever." And I was like, "No, ban Oracle. It's my for the sake of my brain,
It's
ban
fine
Oracle.
because
I can't
I'm trying not to play the same hero more than once this series, so I don't. It's okay that you don't ban Oracle anymore because I'm likely not gonna pick it anymore.
I mean, the idea of respect bans has been thrown around a bit. I know I personally have respect banned the Action Dan Pango and the Alex Grimstroke a couple times.
But if Dan ever turns up to a series...
Oh my gosh, I just realized Grimstroke is a hero that exists in Dota 2.
But I do... given the performance of that first game, even though you've just admitted to maybe not trying to... When you say this series, I assume you mean in the group stage.
No, in general now, probably I will not be
for the rest of the tournament.
Because I don't.
That's a free ban for every other team. You heard it here first.
Basically,
You don't need to respect ban Oracle. Vi will not play it.
I don't find picking the same hero again because, like, I've already shown what I've done on that hero. I don't need to show it again. So there's
That's
no
true,
point in me playing it again.
The reason respect bans exist is because you've shown what you've done on a hero, so people will ban it out. The reason we talk about the respect ban of the Vi Oracle is because of the... Let me just finish loading up Dota buff here. It is because of the 305 games on Oracle.
Oh, Jesus,
which doesn't sound a lot, but
already?
for one of the lads, for one of the goons, 305 is a lot. We talk about the lads and the goons and the thises and the thatses. Let's talk about Wogan's winners, who have teams, who have players that have 765 career games, even in pubs. You have as many games as Oracle as they have half their total number of pubs. You go up against Wogan's winners, you play Oracle, you've played Oracle for half as much time as they've played Dota. This is what we talk about when we say comfort pick.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, also,
I played quite poorly that first game.
You were MVP in the first
You described that as
I don't know. There were times when I was kind of jumping around a fight. I was people like one hit away from death, and you just get fucking Oracle loaded. And I'm like, oh shit, and I get silenced.
But I'm saying that
dicked on.
there is no way if I'm on Oracle that someone should be silenced for more than 2 seconds. When I'm not silenced, someone should be silenced more than 2 seconds. Because
also,
that
what you shouldn't undervalue is that they had 3 very good jumps against you in that first game on Oracle. Like, we were going through the draft saying they have 3 very good ways to get on top of the Oracle.
Yeah,
and he still managed to put out a very
Yeah.
good performance.
They had Puck, PA,
Dude, that Puck was
Viper,
terrifying.
Tiny,
That
and
Tiny
yet you shoved out.
made me want to cry.
We weren't counting on mine not having played and being a moron. And
there was that moment where he was like, I want to go, and he just fucking jumped Vi and pressed BKB, and we were all like, fuck!
No, it was, I queued onto him, and he BKB'd immediately, and I was like, okay,
that was it. Yeah.
I'll take it.
That was just, it's because he got impatient, because we were faffing around for ages.
But also, I remember the first blood attempt was so good.
In which game,
I was
sorry?
like,
The first game.
The first blood attempt.
Okay.
Oh my god, yeah!
It was fucking
That was
hilarious.
criminal.
Blink
The
strike.
fact that, please, all of you that were involved in that game, please go back to the replay, get to that with map hacks on, and then use F2 and F3 to look at team-specific vision.
Just watch the VOD. Like, I was scrolling through, I was like, he's literally inches from vision. Like,
the distance
and then you
apart
put a
from
ward
each
on
other,
top
if
of him.
you'd moved like 10 units,
yeah, that was great. I was like,
or
oh, look,
west,
he's here. See, I was not expecting you to pick Blink Strike, so that's why I fully charged the thing.
I didn't.
was like, okay.
I got Blink Strike as it was flying towards me. I didn't skill anything.
Oh, okay. I was like, what in this world is this man doing?
Yeah, I didn't have any.
Live Loft Luton and Web and Honor specifically. What was the jug ban in game 1? What led to the PA, and then as a result of the loss, is the reason for the very early-ish by which I mean your third pick, the Jug, was the loss the reason you took the Jug early on?
I like how everyone thinks that Jug is like a comfort pick for me. I've got like.
In fairness,
I'm
you
sure
play a lot of Jug.
I don't.
No, but
Juggernaut
like,
is I've played 20 games of Juggernaut
We've
in
seen
my lifetime.
you
15.
play a lot of Jug. Is a more accurate way of putting it.
Yeah,
I think.
I've played 20. I played 21 games of Jug total on my stats page.
15.
21.
Dota.
I'm looking at my stats page.
Imagine having hidden match data.
It was
at
hidden for
FedEx.
a while. No, I don't know. Jug's never really been a comfort pick for me. I mean, I'm not going to go into it in too much detail.
I mean, you just don't like playing it. That's literally
I find
what
it really boring. I refused to play Jug for like my first 1,000 games of Dota because I just thought he was a boring
Yeah,
hero.
I mean, the issue is it's really
You
strong.
That
You
was-
only have 855 public matches.
going to the
Can I
second
ask,
game.
how
Well, I
many
have
total matches do you
1,700.
have?
I have 1,700 games of Dota.
I was losing
You
my
have
mind.
900 hidden matches?
I was losing my mind in the first draft because Live Laugh Luton banned Jug when they should have picked it, and Bobby's Bad Boys banned Faces Void when they should have picked that.
Yeah, we were worried
And I
about
was
the
Wait,
losing
right,
my
so-
mind.
Speaking of Live Laugh Luton and their bans, so Redalus made a point about this, and not to
Yeah.
specifically do it as a giving a team advice, but you took and you chose first pick for game 1.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
then
no,
you
no.
banned Undying.
No, right. What
yeah,
this
that was
right? Yeah, I know.
NPR will get upset.
Yeah.
Again.
What this was,
Every
it was a bit of
fucking
tradition.
game you do this.
Yeah,
It's by my explicit
Pick
instructions.
and ban. This is a tournament in captain's mode. Whenever stats are looked at, picked and banned is the stat that is looked at. Not necessarily picked, not necessarily banned. It's picked and banned. It's the combined,
Yeah.
and then you break it down. Let me put it this way, okay? Undying has been picked or banned in 20 games so
Every
far.
single
that is
game.
Every single one.
That is banned in 18 of them.
So I've played Oracle 305 times, and I've played I've played a total of 2,333 matches. So
Yeah.
that is a good chunk of.
Yeah, that's actually true. Undying is currently the only 100% contested hero.
Yeah,
Viper
in this-
comes
in this-
close at
Well,
18
I was
games.
saying
Viper comes close at 90%.
I was saying
Undying has
this
been
in a
picked and
draft,
banned in
right?
every game, and I have questions about why Live Laugh Luton, and I'm gonna ask those questions in a very unspecific way. But which I go, why did you fucking second ban Undying
You
when you
forgot to
could have
censor
first
yourself,
picked and
Amos.
let it get through? You banned and then like.
Yeah, we were trolling there. Honestly,
Yeah, yeah.
Emu got panicked and pressed the wrong button. Is what happened there.
Okay,
Fair
But
enough.
that happens
Um,
to the best of us.
But I will say I don't get the hyper on Undying. Like, yes, he's good in pro level games, but we were talking about
He's
it. and I
just
was
a very
He's
solid.
an
hero.
idiot-proof hero.
Yeah,
Also-
he's very solid. You
But
put down.
I don't.
tools-
In the hand of one of the goons, I don't think he's as lethal as everyone seems to think he would be.
All you have to do is press your E button in a team fight, and he's really strong.
And then if
And
you
then
press R, you just last longer
Yeah.
and therefore are more useful because you have more HP for an enemy to sink their damage in.
I don't
It's
know.
literally how you do
Mark
it,
my
I'm telling you.
words. Undying is going to get brought out at some point because someone's going to get complacent and it's going to flop.
I will say though, before that game, we had never lost when we did first pick, first ban Undying. So the stats
So
speak for themselves, I
Undying,
reckon.
Undying has been successfully picked in 2 games.
Yeah.
In this
Oh,
tournament,
but also we were planning.
there is a
so for the second game,
100% win rate on Undying in this tournament.
We're in week 1, lad. This is the.
This is week 2, you good.
Oh, yeah.
Right, sorry. Our
Right.
week 1 ended yesterday. Forgive me.
Oh, right. we
We'll allow
have
it.
one more game, don't we?
There are 4
Wait.
series tomorrow, though.
Bird's not here anymore.
So I have
Speaking of,
one
shall
last
we-
question to Vi.
Shall we? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Last question.
How does it feel to be the first team to take away one of Live Laugh Luton sponsors?
Oh, really? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Fucking
Every
promise
time
you-
Live Laugh Luton lose, a sponsor drops out.
Good. Good. Good.
Who did we
Many
lose?
more,
We
my
lose the
friend.
plumbing.
You've lost the
Plumbers.
plum mate, the plumbers
Oh,
the plumbing
Christ.
company.
All that matters is that we
Listen,
don't
man.
lose Branston Pickle. That's all that matters.
I don't want to lose. I don't want to
folks.
lose Oasis Camel Park.
We're
God.
gonna lose the library. Come on.
Oh wait, Jesper,
The
should I
library
plug
gonna
in
be
our,
with
our
us, to be
sponsor?
honest.
No,
They've
that's
already
from what I
said-
understand.
they
That's
already
an
said their
unofficial
sponsor's
sponsor,
name.
given that they are a real thing that exists, and
Ugh.
legitimately could and might sponsor a team in a Dota tournament of this low level.
They could. They could for the memes. I'll freaking play every dragon hero if you want.
Anyway, Redalus, shall we have a quick look at the standings?
Yeah, go on then.
Go on.
Bear with. Right. Okay.
While he's loading that up, tomorrow we have, again, all tournament times are in UK time. We have Bommy's Bad Boys versus Work in Progress at 7:30. Overlapping with that, because Bommy's Bad Boys are sure to take an hour to clutch a single win, we have Monkeys for Nothing and Chimps for Free versus Stessy Shitters at 8:30. That's the one you want to tune into. Before, at 9 o'clock, going to see Goon Special Forces absolutely gunting the draft against 5'4" 3-1 billionaires. And then once you're done with any of all of that excitement, catch me captaining Mark Wahlberg losing against Too Hot for Dota at 10 o'clock. All broadcasters to be confirmed, aside from Monkeys for Nothing and Chimps for Free. You can go to Dr. Jonas's channel for that.
Let's get some groups
Perfect.
up.
I do want to ask.
There they are.
People keep saying, you know, Jug's a comfort pick for me, that and stuff like this. Where, I guess, like we found out 900 of my games are hidden. Where does this information come from?
Well, you just keep
on
him getting
the-
picked Juggernaut, you know.
Yeah.
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 Just
That's
look
what
at
happens.
But
I
like,
mean, on Ticket, you now have 3 games of Jug with a
Yeah.
2 out of 3 win rate. You
is it
have
2 out of 3?
one of the,
66%
coming
win rate.
into the tournament. You have coming into your Sunday series, you had 14 ticketed games, which, I mean, yes, you have 900 games hidden, and people can look at your public voter profile. For the sake of pretending that we are, air quotes, a pro tournament, that makes you a fairly unknown quality compared to somebody like NZfedX, who has more ticketed games than the rest of your team combined.
I swear Where Banana hasn't lost on Jug yet. We only had 1 L. And that was
On
the one we just
all
L'd.
ticketed games.
I've
on
lost in the
all
entire
ticketed.
tournament
Right,
games
okay.
Yeah, it was a
on Juggernaut.
horrendous.
This is gonna be
throw.
the tightest game I've ever, like, the tightest, like. Oh god. Okay. Sure. It's
At
fine.
the moment, I think Group B is Live Laugh Luton's to throw away, but it would be thrown away to Bommy's Bad Boys because they're playing Work in Progress tomorrow, who are also 3-1. Bommy's Bad Boys and Work in Progress both 3-1, going 1-1-0 in their series so far.
It's important to say as well, Live Laugh Luton also still to play Work in Progress.
I am just gonna say I think realistically, us and Bommy's Bad Boys are the only teams that we're gonna take a series of each other.
I don't
In
know
my
about
opinion.
that. Work in progress is
And
quite
yet you
terrifying.
drew.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the way in which you both perform against... Well, I think
Oh
the
my
way
God.
in which Bommy's Bad Boys perform against Work in Progress tomorrow, if Bommy's Bad Boys win against Work in Progress tomorrow, Live Laugh Luton has to win.
Tofeh.
If they draw...
Has to win at least one.
Well, no. If they win tomorrow, Live Laugh Luton has to win for face saving. If they draw, Live Laugh Luton probably still tops the group. Probably, because we don't know how the rest of it goes. Live Laugh Luton should still aim for a win anyway, always aim for the win, but if Bommy's Bad Boys beat Work in Progress, Live Laugh Luton draw and they come second in the group, which, while this is a no elimination group stage, does put them in a weaker position leading in because they don't have that backup of winning in the group stage to be able to... I was called out for it in Discord earlier, momentum. It's
I
that
think Bracket is
PMA.
the
It is the
bitches.
PMA. If you
Right.
win the group stage, you go into the main event with the PMA. You say, we won the group stage, we'll smash it.
I'm going to bed, lads. Peace
Fair
out.
enough.
Alright,
Thank
see
you
ya.
for the stream, Red.
Yeah, I should
Right.
probably
Thank you for the
caffeine.
games, boys.
Thank you, Red. All I
I'll
will
go
say
take a look at it later, Red.
is that upper brackets of bitches, and we are always PMA.
And your
So,
bitches.
Yeah, we are.
Always
Yeah.
PMA. That's Web and Honor saying that Live Love Luton are going to go throw every single game they have so they can go into lower bracket for fun.
Okay. Yeah, that's funny. What I've also learned is that all we have to do is beat Live Laugh Luton. Luton? Yeah, that one.
You did it
Just
once, do it again.
More. Just a little bit more than just to beat them properly, rather than decimate them so that they don't try hard the next round.
That's fine, because you won't play them again until you see each other in the grand finals, if you're lucky. Because
Oh no, that's
well, I
advice
say
for
that as a joke.
Work in progress,
You
I
will-
guess.
If all goes well, actually, you might meet each other again in the upper bracket. Realistically, looking
We'll
at
see.
this. But also, questions to be made about Group A being the harder group, in that nobody is the clear frontrunner apart from Stessy Shitters, who are due to play Too Hot for Dota this week, who absolutely stomped their Week 1 series. But we'll see after tomorrow night, because we have multiple Group A series happening.
Oof,
Right.
that's so-
I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
I'm going to end
See
the
ya.
stream.
Fair enough.
Thanks for coming, everyone.
Thanks
Thanks
for
for
having all of
being
us,
here.
please, and thank you, Red.
Remember, guys,
Oh, wow,
haters
we have
can suck my nuts.
we have a lot of games.
Haters
to have
can
to-
suck
we have
Web
to
and
do
Honest
still.
nuts. You heard it here last.
You did indeed. You did indeed hear it here last. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be good people. Good night.